I am TTZ and welcome to a new Coventry career mode. But this isn't like any other career mode. This is a one-season career mode, and for every single league fixture, we are going to be using the same lineup Frank Lampard uses. For the cup games, I'll explain them once we get to the first cup game of the season. But for every league game, I must use the same starting 11, but the subs I can choose myself and use whenever. With the starting 11, I also have to use the same formation Frank chose. And also, when the players that have joined in January, they will be joining at the same time in this save as well. Each episode is going to be an in-game month, and then we're just going to do the whole season, and that's it. One season only. Can we do better than Frank Lampard? For this one season, my goal is promotion. Ideally, first place. Without further ado, let's bring it back to match day 1 against Hull. Match day 1 is here. Here is our lineup for the game. In real life, they drew 0-0. Let's hope for some goals. Inside, over the top. Kitchen going to win that and head it. Not quite head it. Oh, that's awful for us. Thomas, well blocked, away. An easy save for Rushworth. First of many. Torp, well intercepted. One last chance before half time. Jack Rodoni over the top. Asante makes the first save out the whole keeper. And that's half time. A game of very little chances. Nice. Good ball into Rodoni. Asante. Out into Sakamoto. 1-on-1. Oh, we get our first goal. Finally, the deadlock is broken. And Sakamoto becomes our first goal scorer of the save. Come on. 1-0 Cov. Yeah, great 1v1 and a great finish into that corner there. Into the side netting. That's what we needed. Into the box. Oh my god. 3 minutes after, Hull equalised. Not good enough from us. Good cross. No one really... Yeah, Milan's quite a short player, so he's never going to win a header there, but... Unfortunate. 1-1. Going into the 90th minute, I think it is going to end up a 1-1 draw here at the CBS. Unless we can create one more chance. Eccles. Sakamoto. Hajirai. No, that's it. It's going to end 1-1. It is going to end 1-1. And it does. It's a better result than real life. It's a 1-1 rather than a 0-0. But a point gained on match day 1. Okay, I explained in the intro that cup games are slightly different. Because in FIFA, not all the cup games are the same. In real life, we played against Luton, who are a League 1 side. In this game, we're playing against Notts County, which is a League 2 side. So I've done a very similar lineup. It's not the exact same. We had a different player play right mid, but they're a lot longer at the club. They're out on loan elsewhere. So I've done my own version of the side. And for cup games, I'm allowed to do my own version if it's a team that's below our level or above our level. Hoping for our first victory. It would be a shocking defeat if we weren't able to get through to the next round. Great through ball into Haji Wright. So much space. 1-on-1 with the keeper. Good save. Oh, into the middle. What a block from Wolfenden. Gotta get it out. Gotta get it out. Good block from Lightbody, yeah. Sims. Well intercepted. Andrews. Sims cuts in. Oh, makes a wonderful save out of the keeper. But Haji Wright on the rebound. Wow. Allen. Haji Wright. Finds Allen. Back into Wright. Shoots. And scores. It was about time. Haji Wright gets his first of the season. Great free ball from the captain tonight. And a good finish from the American. Kessler Hayden round the corner into Kai Andrews. Into Sims. Sims into Wright. Wright into Sims. Cross goal. Forces a save out the keeper. Haji Wright into Sims. Through the gap. Into Andrews. Andrews forces a good save out of the keeper once again. Foul, but should be enough, and it is. Coventry City go through to the next round. Just like in real life, another 1-0 result. Some valuable minutes for some of our rotational squad players. But yeah, another good win and into the next round. In the next round of the Carabao Cup, we will have Swindon at home, which is a good result for us. In real life, we had Millwall. So another team selection by me for this round, as it is a lower league side. But before going back into cup action, we are going back to the league as we play bottom of the league derby. This game was a very exciting game in real life, a 5-3 win for Coventry City. So far, we've actually got both of the games exactly like in real life. I don't think this game will be the same though. Don't he? Finds right. Plays in Mason Clark, hopefully for the first, and he does. 8 minutes is all it takes for Cov this time. 1-0. Hadji Wright picks up his first assist. Mason Clark with his first goal. Well, good hold-up play as we wait for the fast winger, and he just slots it home. Keeper diving the other way. That's a brilliant start to this fixture. Asante finds Rizzoni. Hadji Wright, through on goal, 1-on-1. Saved by Zetterstrom. Foul, but comfortable save as the advantage was taken. Sees the runner Mason Clark through the middle. He's using his strength. And he gets his second. I think Hadji Wright gets the assist as well. I could be wrong there. But Mason Clark gets his second of the season and the second of the game. Does really well just to keep the ball close to his feet and find that finish. Pitch him. Can drive forward with that interception. Rizzoni over the top into Hadji Wright. 2 assists to his name. But can he get a goal? He does. He does. The American gets his league campaign underway. 1 goal in the Carabao Cup. 1 goal in the lead. In the lead? In the league. It's a good finish as well. Rizzoni getting an assist. But we might get 5. There he is. Torp. Oh, hits it first time, but comfortable save. Rizzoni gets past 1. Eccles. Into Asante. Into Sims for his first. And that's Coventry's 4th. Can we make it 5 like in real life? We've got 10 minutes to do so. Nice. Big 4-0 win. I'd argue that's a better result than the real life one of 5-3. You know, Rushworth's first clean sheet. And a very prolific performance from our attackers. That is what you'd love to see. Hadji Wright, of course, our man of the match for today. 1 goal, 2 assists. Up next is QPR, a game we won 7-1 in real life. A very, very dominant performance. This is what the team looks like, and this is what we're going to look like. In save currently, QPR are 19th, draw 1 and lost 1. And they're going to lose again. 7 goals incoming, hopefully. That'd be nice. Fryer, Chair, Morgan, into the middle. What a save from Rushworth. The save. Silver needs to get there first and does. Grimes. Rizzoni, first time. Okay. Very ambitious for me, but yeah, I saw it. I mean, in real life, at this stage, it was 5-0, so very different game. Oh my god, defensive mistake. Will we make him pay? Hadji Wright. Oh, we do. Fans of the Coventry career mode on FC24 remember that saying quite a lot. Make a defensive mistake and we'll make you pay. Oh yes. Hadji Wright's 2nd of the league, I'm pretty sure. Mason Clark. Into Sims. Rizzoni makes a good save. Mason Clark. Torp. Gonna go for a rocket. Oh my god! Victor Torp. Oh my god. Look at this. Power shot. Oh my god. Victor Torp. Well done, mate. That's a wonderful way to start off your league campaign. Oh my god. What a goal. Sims. Back into Mason Clark. Back into Sims. Beats his man. 1, 2. Keeper saves. And we just hold on for the ball. Final whistle blows. 2-0. Coventry City at home. Brilliant. What a goal from Victor Torp. I'm honestly speechless. And another 3 points Another clean sheet. Sure, it wasn't the 7 of real life, but, you know, it doesn't have to be spectacular. Just get the 3 points. That's all that matters. Alright, for the Swindon game, we're going for something a little bit different. A 4-1-2-1-2. In another save I really like this formation, and so I copied over the tactics, and we're going to try it out with Cov for this second round fixture in the Carabao Cup. How'd you write? Sims. Sakamoto for the opener. Saved well and out for a corner. Sakamoto to whip this corner in. Wolfenden. Is that a save? Or a player on the line? I don't know. How'd you write? Eccles. How'd you write again? Saved by Ward. Sims. Sakamoto. Shoots. Ward with the save. Thinking of. Has to defender now. Back post. Oh my god, that's a brilliant finish from Kirkman. That was a brilliant cross, and no one at the back post to mark him. Kesler Hayden not doing his job. Nice. One last chance before half-time. Sims. Finds Sakamoto in a bunch of space. One-on-one. And he does. A very important goal. They haven't really been at the races so far in this tie. But hopefully with that goal and a little bit of a motivational team talk at half-time, we can make a better second half for us and the team. But that is just what we needed just before the break. Sakamoto levels it up, 1-1. Finds Brow, came on at half-time. 1-0, given both the left-backs an equal game time tonight. How'd you write? Into Kai Andrews. Kai Andrews for his first goal. Kai Andrews, the young 18-year-old. Good Welsh talent. Gets his first goal for us. Wow. Sees the run of Asante. Gets to his feet. Eccles. Asante. First time volley. Saved. And away from the defender. Right. Turns his man. Another good save from the keeper. Even though he's playing Cam. Naturally. Right mid. Finds that normal position of his. Asante. And he buries the game off. We're going through to the next round. How'd you write with yet another assist? Asante, 3-1 Coventry. Eccles, over the top. What a ball. Asante. Oh my god. Oh! Gets a fourth. And his second. Tackles the goalkeeper. I thought he was going to get a foul. And let the goal not be counted. But we'll definitely take it. What a through ball by Eccles this is, by the way. Defender. Keeper doesn't really commit. And we just get through and score an open goal. Another attacking dominant display from Coventry City sees us go through to the next round of the Carabao Cup. A bit of a different formation that Coventry normally play. I just really wanted to try it out. I've used it in a different save. It worked out really well. Yeah, a lot of attacking plays from us, a lot of chances. Sakamoto was brilliant in this game. He was running the midfield unbelievably. 90 minutes for Kai Andrews, which was good, and a goal. Overall, a good performance. Shame about the clean sheet, but you can't deny that it was a good goal from Swindon. And in the Carabao Cup, we have got Aston Villa on my birthday, 16th September. Love that. Round 3. Away day against a Premier League opposition. Obviously, we are further in this competition than we ever made it in real life. And also, because it is a Premier League opposition, I get to choose the lineup. So, yeah, that'll be an exciting game for the next episode. In real life, in this fixture, a 2-2 draw was what was the result. How'd you write and Torp getting on the score sheet? And the same team sheet once again. How'd you write? Made that run, mate. Made that run. First time. Penalty? No. Okay. Good save, though, from the keeper. Mason Clark. Rodoni. Okay, I don't know why I made it go in the air. Another good save from the keeper, though. Grimes keeps it down. Mason Clark. Okay. Oh, you know what? How'd you write? How'd you write? How'd you write? Who? I wasn't aiming for him originally. I was going for Thomas Asante. But it works out well in the end. How'd you write? Sends the man to the shop and a great finesse into the side netting. Love to see it. But he got Tyler Goodrum. He was so good. a monumental player in that Blackburn section of the England tour. Had you right. Through on goal. 40 seconds, straight at the keeper. Unfortunately. Good run. Into the middle. Thomas. Coming across. Rushworth. Milan. Had you right. Holds up the ball. Milan. Into the middle. Sakamoto on the volley. Saved. And away. And that's now the 3 points back to Coventry. Not a 2-2 draw. Another clean sheet, which is lovely. I'd love to see that. Actually, 3 in a row now in the league, clean sheets. And more points for us. Kai has come and asked me for a new contract. He is actually going to get one already in the first 6 games. He's played 3 of them off the bench. In real life, in January, he does go out on loan. In game, he only has a 1 year left on his contract. So in order to send him out on loan later, he will be getting a contract extension. The summer window is officially over. We are currently in 3rd on 10 points. Stoke winning the league at the moment, unbeaten 4 out of 4. So fair play to them. Nothing about transfers, simply because I disabled the transfer window. So we can try and keep the teams the same all the way up to January. Though some Premier League teams have signed some free agents, which is rather interesting. But yeah, that's the first episode. We're doing quite well, and let's keep it up. Alright guys, this is TTZ versus Frank Lampard, episode 2. We are covering the month of September, where there's a lot of rivalries. We're starting off at Norwich, at home, and then we're going to Aston Villa in the Carabao Cup, Leicester, and Birmingham. So we got... these guys are pretty much our rivals when you think of Coventry City. So should be a fun one. Let's get into it. So in real life, we had a 1-1 draw. Had you right, saving us in the 90+6 minute. And this is what our lineup looks like. Stacey. Well, intercepted by Grimes as we look to counter. Sakamoto into right. Sees the run of Mason Clark. Gets ahead of his man. Mason Clark through on goal. And he finds the opener. Come on. 7 minutes. Much better than real life. Huge opening goal for Coventry City. Mason Clark into Grimes. Taking an attacking role. Into Torp. Oh, off the post and wide. Mason Clark. Held onto the ball well. Into Torp. Into Milan. Finesse shot. Straight at the keeper. Good save. Oh, go on. Oh. You know what? It actually kind of worked. Good save from the keeper. De Silva beaten again. Cross whipped in. 19. Wins the header. Rushworth. Equal to it. As we slow it right down. And that's going to be enough. A 1-0 victory. A not very exciting game. But 3 points is what we got. And another clean sheet for Rushworth. You would love to see that. Alright. Next up is our Carabao Cup fixture. Round 3 versus Aston Villa. Of course, Coventry didn't make it to the 3rd round. So we're going to choose our own lineup. We're going to do our normal strong 11, except Wolfenden comes in for Kitchen at centre-back. That's the only change. Good interception from Rodoni, though. Had you right. You can maybe get an early shot off. Comfortable save for the World Cup winner. Enjoying the freedom down this right-hand side. Cuts in. Cuts in again. Beats 1, beats 2, beats 3. Mason Clark, no! Probably should have just gone first time. The fullback's pushing high. Sakamoto's getting a lot of space. Had you right, into Sakamoto again. Has his shot. Saved. And away from Konza. Of course, his first appearance in the Carabao Cup for us. He never actually played in the Carabao Cup IRL. Due to us getting knocked out in the early stages. Watkins takes the lead for Villa. Nothing Rushworth can do about that one. Not going to lie, that goal completely took me off guard. I was talking about how Rushworth has been good this season. But unable to stop that. Just holds up the ball, gets away from both Thomas and Wolfenden, and just finds the back of the net. Oh, Thomas. Can't be losing it there. Thankfully, nothing yet has... Well, okay. Never mind. It did come from it. Defensive mistake. Villa made us pay. That's poor. That is poor. Over the top. Mason Clark with a bunch of space. Cuts in. Shoots. Scores. Get one back. Not long after the Thomas mistake at the back. And are we back in the game? Rudoni is on. I thought he might have been off. Finds Torp. Finesse. Oh! Just wide. Doesn't do enough. Thomas can't win it. Rushworth. Crucial save. Keeps us in the tie. Ball headed up. Hadji Wright can't quite get it down. Grimes can't get that interception right. Tielemans. Into the box. Big Bill can't deal with it. Rushworth with another crucial save. Thomas. Oh, what a free kick, and even a better save from Rushworth. One last chance for Villa. We have to get up the field, and there's not enough time. The final whistle blows. A Bobby Thomas error knocks us out of the cup. We had our chances, we had several chances, but ultimately Villa were more clinical in that first half. At half time, they had 2 shots and scored 2 goals. And that's just the story. We couldn't take our chances, and the Premier League side, they did. Right, heading to another rival of ours, Leicester. In real life, we drew 0-0. This is the side. One change, and that is Thomas Asante at left mid. Hadji Wright, can you get up to the header? No, you can't. Vestergaard. Mamadini opens the scoring. Unlike real life, there is a scorer. And unfortunately, it's to the home team. Yeah, holds his man off. Kitchen doesn't really get near it, and Rushworth is the same. That's Milan. Ramsey into the middle. Ayew into the middle. Fatawi. What a save, Rushworth! Unbelievable. Good corner. Crucial save from Rushworth. Torp clears it away. Oh, he's offside, surely. Good save from Rushworth. He wasn't offside. On the second ball. Can't deal with it. Leicester go 2-0 up. Rushworth not happy with his defence at all, and arguably reasonably so. Silva couldn't get ahead of his man and deal with the effort. Asante down his right hand side. Can Sims get involved in his first touch of the game? He can! Straight off the bench. Ellis Sims. Wow. Come on. Holds it up well and finishes it unbelievably. Come on. Unbelievable. Hold up play. Uses that physicality, and that's what we needed. Hadji Wright didn't really do much in the first 60 odd minutes. Sims does it straight away. He escapes the marking as well. Kitchen well blocked. Eccles does enough. Sims heads it on into Asante. So much space. So much space. Can he get an equaliser for Cov? He can. We're back. The comeback is on. 2-2. Sakamoto, and that's it. Whistle blown. Honestly, a point gained, I'd say. 2-0 down to 2-2. Good spirit and good fighting from the lads to be able to come back and get the 2 goals we needed. Ellis Sims was monumental for that. Getting the first and holding up the ball. He might have even got the assist, actually, for the second. But a point, we'll definitely take it against rivals Leicester. And on to Birmingham. I want to say this is Eccles' first start. Into match day 7, Coventry win 3-0 at home against Birmingham, which is what we would hope to recreate up next. The only change in this game is Eccles at cam. Let's win 3-0, shall we? Round the corner. Oh, good save from Rushworth early on. I might have to pretend to do long throws. Sakamoto. Milan. Hadji Wright's drifting offside a little bit. Is he on still? I don't know. But Hadji Wright, off the post. Maybe a save from Beadle. I'm not sure. I thought he said concession walker. Sakamoto. Oh, Beadle with a good save and can't make anything of it. Into the middle. Into the middle again. Thomas trying to block off the angle. They make it through, but offside. The linesman saves us. Oh, De Silva loses out on the ball. Kitchen comes across. Save very well by Rushworth. We needed him right there. Can we finally get out our half? Eccles, we can. Finds right. Throw on goal, 1-on-1. Cross goal, Beadle, save. Can it cross the line? No, it can't. Hits the post. Oh, dear. Top, slide tackle, evaded. Into Sakamoto. Milan has a long shot. Beadle. Oh. The ball lands straight back into his gloves. Grimes. Mason Clark. Into Sims. Holds up well. Mason Clark. Oh, saved well again from Beadle. Maybe a touch too many from Mason Clark. Oh, Mason Clark can't give away there. That's it. It's not going to be a 3-0. It's going to be a 0-0, a clean sheet. But honestly, we just couldn't take our chances, and that's the moral of the story here at the CBS. Right, as we end September, we are finishing in 5th place. Still unbeaten. Ipswich and Hull are unbeaten as well, on 18 points. So they've had very good start to their seasons in a game in hand. But, yeah, no, not the worst start. Obviously, 2 draws in a row in the last 2 games. I mean, we're keeping clean sheets pretty damn consistently, so that's good. I mean, if we take a look at the clean sheets, Rushworth's got 5 and 7, so that's an incredible start for the young keeper. I love Rushworth IRL and in-game. I did a whole Cov save at the start of the year. He was unbelievable. One of my favourite keepers, actually, in-game. So, that was fun. But yeah, that's September wrapped up. And I'll see you next week for the next episode of the TTZ versus Frank Lampard series. Right, guys, welcome back to TTZ versus Frank Lampard. Today we are covering the month of October. We have 5 games coming up. Millwall, Sheffield, Wednesday, Blackburn, Portsmouth and Watford. The league table currently looks like this. We're currently unbeaten, but so are Ipswich and Hull. We also have a game in hand, so an opportunity for us to go to 18 points as well. Millwall in this save currently haven't won a game and in the relegation zone. So let's make them lose it once more. So looking at real life, we won 4-0. This is the lineup. Hadjirai gets 2, which is nice. And hopefully 4 goals coming up. It's actually interesting because like in my save, I never would have thought to put Eccles at cam. I would always put Torp at the cam rather than Eccles. But Frank obviously prefers it the other way around. Oh my god, Sakamoto with the opening goal. He leaps up high, beats the keeper. Only 4 minutes, and we won that up. I did not expect that. I was just yapping about bloody Torp.
Well, if we take a look at the replay,
speaking about Torp, great through ball. And an even better header from Sakamoto. You don't expect him to win that there. Silva having to mark his man, number 11. Into the middle, Kundal beats 1, beats 2, well blocked. And, oh, awful clearance from Milan. They get a second opportunity, across goal. Dear me. Awful clearance from Milan, that's what inevitably led to the goal. And it's just not good enough, 1-1. Sakamoto wins the interception. How'd you make that run? Oh, interception, but I was going to say Torp. I'm so used to Torp being in that cam role from past experiences. Eccles into Asante. Across goal, or near post, so to say. Saved by the keeper. This will be the story of the game. Milan versus Ballo. Down the right hand side. Sakamoto. Milan. Back in Sakamoto. How'd you get in the middle, mate? Get in the middle. Oh, saved by the keeper. And they get it away. Nice. Well then from Rodoni, good high pressing. Sakamoto into right. Finds the back of the net. Sakamoto with a goal and assist. 75 minutes. Coventry looking like the team to take the 3 points, as we should. We do not want to be drawing or losing to a side in the relegation battle at this stage of the, or any stage really, of the championship season. That's a great finish from the American. Mitchell. Well then from Torp. This is strength but loses out. Couldn't quite technically hold on to the ball. Milan dives in. And they have a chance. Rushworth with a key save. Grimes gets it out though. Oh, Rushworth, not a lot to do in this game, but a crucial save there. That's it. Final whistle. Finally, the whistle goes. And 3 points go back to Coventry. Not quite the 4-0 looking IRL, but sometimes it can't always be domination. You just got to do enough to get through. And that's it. We do enough to get through. Sheffield Wednesday don't actually have their points deduction in this save. So currently they are sat in the 17th spot on 7 points. So IRL, we did win this game 5-0 pretty comfortably. A bit of a change of system as well. We've got a 4-4-2 happening in this game. So we'll be doing recreating that in game. And I don't know if we'll get 5, but 3 points will sure do us nicely. IRL, they won 5-0. It'd be great if we could do that. Had you right. Early start. Is that the defender or is that the goalkeeper? Wow. It's also interesting that from a... It's so interesting from an outside point of view, because it's like... I don't ever think about the lineups and, you know, the consistency of it, because and it also helps me in a way. Sakamoto finds the opener. I was just saying, like, I was looking at all, you know, doing this challenge, it kind of makes me look at the lineups, what Frank does, game by game. Who stays, who's consistently in the lineup, stuff like that, and how I can use that in other saves. It's quite interesting, actually. But Sakamoto, in this save, been on absolute fire. Another goal for him. Madden. Uh-oh. Rushworth. Good save. Well then, Allen. Good interception. We can get forward here. Mason Clark into Asante. Right into Allen. Sakamoto into right. Pass 1. Pass 2 and the keeper. Come on. 2-0 Coventry. This is domination. A different low, actually. We've got 2 of those in that team. Interestingly enough. Ingleson ahead of Kitching, but an easy save for Rushworth. Corner ball, whipped in, header off the line by Grimes. Players calling for a goal, but clearly it wasn't, as we can break forward. Only Asante. We've got Hadji Wright coming with us though. Sakamoto finds the 1-2. Asante, right can finish. Right he can. Job on 3-0. 1 minute before half time. This game is going to Coventry again. Mason Clark. Ooh. Good save from Cooper. Kitchen. Ooh. Brilliant reaction, to be fair. Those are, as a keeper myself, never easy to save those. Silva gets the ball up the field. Mason Clark. Absolutely no one around. Asante back into Mason Clark. Driving forward into the box. Asante goes for the... I don't know what he was trying to do there, but keeper saved it regardless. Grimes. Can get the team forward. Oh, what a through ball. Into Asante. Into Sims. He's looking to get on the score sheet as well, and he does. I've said there was another goal coming. I can feel it. It's 4. They scored 5 in real life. We're only 1 away. Wow. Unbelievably. Corner ball for Sheffield Wednesday. Rushworth comes out and claims. I don't think we're going to get our 5th though. We have one last opportunity. That's it. Never mind. 4 will do. Absolutely will do. Another 3 points on the road. More importantly. And yeah, let's keep this form going, eh? Alright, Blackburn currently sat in 19th. Won 1 game, draw 4, lost 4. 7 points. Okay. Alright, back home at the CBS. A 2-0 win. And this lineup is what we are going to be facing Blackburn with. Let's hope for another 3 points. Nice. Oh. I like he didn't commentate, but good save from Rushworth. Asante over the top. So much space in behind. Mason Clark. Crossed in. Haji right. Sakamoto! Sakamoto! Come on. That all comes from that save from Rushworth. We get forward and we get ahead. 1-0 Coventry. That's just how quick things can turn here at the CBS. From a good save from the back line and we get it forward. And like we have a quick way of attacking and we proved it right there. Hits it up the field. Maybe one last chance before the end of the half. Haji right. Great ball from Sakamoto. Haji saved and away. And the final, not the final whistle, but the half-time whistle will blow. Of Mason Clark. Can drive forward. Mason Clark into right for the second. No, straight at the keeper. With the full-back down. They leave the space and Milan's going to abuse that. Asante. Asante. Good save. That was enough. That's fair. If we draw 1-1 and we don't get a Sakamoto, Haji saved again. That's fair. If we draw 1-1 and we, because we don't take one of these chances, it's going to be absolutely furious. Grimes, Kitchen, another good save from the keeper. I haven't made a sub yet. It's 85 minutes. Go on, Haji right. Sakamoto, wait. Oh. Wait, oh my god, how have we not scored? One last chance, one last opportunity. Kitching out. Sakamoto, and that's it. Wow, a game that deserved way more goals. You know what? Credits where credit's due. Toff, the Blackburn keeper, did absolutely unbelievable. I'll have to check his stats, because he's probably got man of the match for how many saves he made, despite being on the losing side scene. Again, wasn't the same result as IRL, but we got another 3 points and a clean sheet, and that's all that matters. Okay, it wasn't Toff that got man of the match, it was actually Carter. To be fair, he played well. He was a good player. And 8 saves for Toff in the end. Fair play, mate. Ooh, we're actually the last team to be unbeaten. Leicester, Hull, Ipswich have all lost. Nice. Alright, up next is Portsmouth in 21st. A side who's not really doing too well at the moment, only on 8 points. So, hopefully, fingers crossed, another 3 points. Oh, we're playing a free back. Oh, no. So, going to Portsmouth, we win 2-1 IRL with a Thomas Asante brace. A little bit of a different system with a 3-4-3 for the first time, so should be interesting to deal with that. I don't really have much experience with 3 at the back, but should be fine. Torp, back into the Sims. 1-2, complete. Finds the back of the net. No Haji right for this game. Frank Lampard chose Sims, and he seemed to choose well. Asante. Down the line, into Sims again. Straight at the keeper, but good effort. Good, powerful attempt. Adams. Swanson. Finds a good effort. But Rushworth equal to it once again. Oh, into the middle. Play short. Does enough though. We do enough. But Asante over the top. Mason Clark in the one-on-one. Beats him. Cross goal saved. Torp back over the top into Asante. Over the top into Sims. He might be off. Hits the post anyway. And it would have been an own goal. But unfortunate. I just don't know like what you meant to do with the fullbacks. Like they're not like actually left mid. So. Oh my god. Bishop gets through. 1-1. That's an unbelievable finish, to be fair. Maybe a bit of distraction. Lang caught out of position while going for an attacking play. Yang into the middle. 2 of them going across, but Rushworth pulls off a top corner save. Catches it as well. Unbelievable. Grimes into the centre. Sims holds it up. Into Grimes again. Looking for the run of De Silva. He finally makes it. Crosses it in. Mason Clark. Edge to Torp and wide. The crowd. The bench is disappointed. The crowd is disappointed. I'm disappointed. Bishop. Bishop again. Rushworth. Pretty comfortable save. Grimes tries to win that battle in the midfield, but doesn't. Bishop forces an easy save out of Rushworth. 3 minutes left. Got to push for one more goal if we want to win the game. Milan down the line. Sakamoto. Haji. Straight at the keeper. Oh my goodness. Haji, bro, you expect much better in front of goal. Oh dearie me. Wasted opportunity. And that's just going to be Grimes getting his yellow. 2 minutes of added time is over. And that's it. A point on the road to Portsmouth. It's obviously not ideal. They're in a relegation kind of fight. So I'd rather not draw. But it's better than losing. I'll say that. Definitely had the chances to win the game. I'm not going to blame it on the 3-4-3. We had the chances, and you saw it. Haji Wright had one near the end, and various other people had chances in the game as well. So definitely could have won the game. And I mean, even Portsmouth could have won the game. Rushworth had to make a few saves himself. So yeah, 1-1. All right, with that draw to Portsmouth, we are now 3 points ahead of Leicester and Ipswich. So we had a really big opportunity to go further ahead. And of course, we can extend our lead again with our next game at home to Watford. A little bit more of a challenging game than the games we have had today. A 15th placed team. 3 wins, 4 draws, and 4 losses. IRL, they had a player sent off. But before then, they were already 3-0 up Coventry as we won 3-1 at home. And back to our 4-2-3-1 ways. This is what the team looks like. And this is the team that's going to get another 3 points. Come on. Mason Clark finds the gap. Brilliant. Asante sees the runner. Silva cuts it back. Haji Wright straight at the keeper, but forced a good save. 10 minutes in, we have our first chance. Ince. Good save from Rushworth. Kitchen has to get there to recover. No Watford player inside. Into the middle. Gumbia gets past Thomas, gets past Kitchen, and has to make Rushworth make a save. He does, and saves us. Oh, that's Eccles. I was meant to bring on Tall, but I'm not gonna lie. You know what? Eccles can have his time. Maybe he can prove. Sims. Oh, that's the save. I was actually meant to bring on Tall because of the extra attack and power, but oh, it's an interception. Rodoni down the line. Sakamoto. Sims. Rodoni. Sakamoto. Cuts in. Far post. Saved again. Good effort. 7 minutes to go. Got to find a goal. But I think that's going to be our last opportunity. Eccles though. Wait, 1-2. Into the middle. Sims. Sakamoto. Sakamoto. Oh, Sims literally blocks our own shot. No. Oh. It's going to end 0-0 here at the CBS. 2 draws in a row. It's a clean sheet. Mixed feelings about this game. Maybe, I mean, obviously a game we won in real life. So, maybe a game we could have won. I don't think we deserve to lose, at least. Yeah, I don't know. Mixed bag, really. Alright, 12 games played and October wrapped up. We are still top of the table, but the gap is only 1. We're still the only remaining team to be unbeaten. I tend to keep that as long as possible. I don't know how long, but we can keep that as a little side quest. And then Middlesbrough 3 points behind as well, so quite a tight little promotion race going on so far. But yeah, that's where we're going to wrap it up for episode 3 of TTZ versus Frank Lampard, and we'll battle on and keep this unbeaten streak going through the month of November. Fingers crossed. See you next time. Busy times ahead as we have 6 league fixtures for you today. We're going to start off with Wrexham. Coventry's first defeat IRL, and we're currently unbeaten as well, so we hope not to be defeated as well. Yeah, like I said, Wrexham, our first IRL defeat. In save, they are currently 12th. And we are running a 4-4-2 for this fixture. The possession. Sakamoto playing in the middle. Strange. Into Mason Clark. First shot. Saved. Free kick taken. Asante up and wins the header. As we can try and counter. Okay, I'm not going to lie. I thought that guy top right was our player. But I'm clearly just blind, I guess. Asante finds Mason Clark. What a run. What a through ball. And saved. And away from ex-Coventry City player Hyam. TTZ on the edge of the box. Into Grimes. So much space. Can he get his first goal of the season? He can't. Oh my god. I was certain that was a goal, but a brilliant goal line clearance. Wow. Sakamoto from the throw. TTZ whipped in. Asante up. No. That's a save. An unbelievable acrobatic effort from Asante, but even better save. Potentially an opportunity for Wrexham to test Rushworth. He's had a very quiet 36 minutes. I don't even think he's touched the ball yet, Rushworth. And he has to now, speaking of. And does well. Alright. Wrexham on the attack. Edge of the box. Number 33. Well blocked. Kitchen. No. More. Like IRL. Gets his first goal. Bit of poor defending, I'm going to be completely honest. We've been the better side. We should probably had a goal, but Wrexham take the first goal of the game. Hudson, he's going to have a go. Oh, stings the gloves of the keeper and away from Wrexham. Mason Clark, Rodoni, Asante, Sakamoto saved. Found the keeper and he gets the second ball. You always chase the balls after the goalkeeper makes a save because they could literally land right in front of you. Sakamoto does that brilliantly and we take the lead. A much deserved lead, may I add. He actually is. He's fully like saying, how long, ref? Pointing to his wrist. Not long now. Going into additional time. More. Comfortable save. We're just going to see out the clock and we do. Wrexham 1, Coventry 2. We don't replicate real life and lose, which is nice. Which is really nice. We get 3 points and another step closer to the title. Sheffield United. Alright, in this game, we win 3-1, which is lovely. 4-3-3. Okay, interesting. Nice. I don't know how to say that name, but Cannon. They fire it back. 1-0, Sheffield United, 10 minutes. I don't know what to say really, but it's unfortunate. It's just a ball played back and a brilliant finish. I guess it is probably their January squad. Sakamoto. Had you right first time. Forces a save out of Cooper. Maybe had more time than I needed. Thomas, using his strength. Sakamoto. Have a go, mate. Have a go. That's what he does. Is that a Thomas assist? Oh my goodness. Either way, we're back in the game. 1-1. Sante, keep running, mate. I see that run. Go. Oh, maybe could have squared it to Sakamoto, but I felt selfish with Sante there. Corner. Grimes whipped in. Kitching on the end of it. Cooper with another good save. Oh, I wanted that to Sakamoto. Was he offside? No, he's not. Not Mason Clark. Milan finds Eccles. Trying to find the silver, but finds Asante. Across goal back into Sakamoto for his brace. The CBS roars. We lead. 32 minutes on the clock. Come on. Into the middle. O'Hare again. Bamford into Cannon. Cannon gets past Milan and forces a save out of Rushworth. Half time. Trying to block the passing lane. However, into the middle. Bamford. Oh, off the post. We get lucky. Speaking about pure attack, we're going to claim the ball back and just go. Sakamoto. Round the corner into right. Pulls it back. Asante, 3-1. Come on. 67 minutes. Come on. CBS goes wild, 3-1. I think that's actually the result we got, I want to say. I don't... Was it 3-1? Hold on. Finds the run of Mason Clark. Finesse shot. Good save. Forces a brilliant save. I think it's a bit late for Sheffield United to get back into the game, but they still have hopes, of course. Grimes whipped in. Thomas wants another goal. Cooper denies. Grimes going near post this time. Lassie can't get anywhere near it. I'm going to go for a rocket for Torp. He loves them. Over the bar, just. Actually, Torp will... It's worth a go. And there it is, the final whistle. 3-1 victory. And, fun fact, that is our first same result as in real life. Real life, we won 3-1 at home. This time, we won 3-1 at home. Match day 15 approaches. In save, 4th place Stoke City. Up next, going back to a 4-4-2 for this one. And in real life, a late 86-minute winner sees us get the victory. Centre mid duo. Oh. No? No offside? I saw Thomas put the hand up and I believed him. But another Thomas actually gets the opener. I was a bit... I wasn't expecting a goal. I was waiting for the offside flag, but you got to play to the whistle like I say IRL a lot, but awful start for Coventry here at Stoke. Thomas. Not sure who this Thomas guy is, but he's bloody crazy. Oh my god. He's crazy. An assist. And Cov are 2-0 down in 10 minutes. Oh dear. Absolutely rapid down this right hand side. Whips it in. Nothing Rushworth can do. But see it go into his back of the net. We have a mountain to climb. Asante. Hadji right. Ooh, I think that was a defender more than Hadji there, but Johansson had that covered. Sakamoto finds Torp. Finds a bit of space. Bang. Straight at the keeper. But first good effort for us. Grimes from the corner. Kitchen needs to score. Brilliant save. Good header. Asante over the top. Hadji right. Go on. Why am I chipping? Oh my god. I didn't even mean to chip it. I think I you know what? I meant to do that, guys. That was so on purpose. But Hadji right sees us back into this game. 2-1. Oh, what a ball from Torp there. Sakamoto holds it up. Asante. I'm going to try and find Torp again. Into Sakamoto. Loses out. But it is a penalty. Stoke have an opportunity to be bottling it from 2-0 up to 2-2 just before half time. Sakamoto goes down. And Hadji right. Do I do it? Chip shot play style. He scored a chip. I'm doing it, boys. I'm chipping it. I'm chipping it. Oh, Hadji right. 2-2. Crazy. We're back in the game just before half time. This is the spirit of Coventry. This is what champions are made of. 2-0 down, no problem. Hadji right, 2-2. Thomas versus Milan. Thomas gets past him. What a block. That is an unbelievable block from Thomas. Opportunity for a counter from Stoke. Oh, and they take their lead back. I'm going to be honest, I don't know how to say that guy's name. Bozanek. I don't know. Look, he scored. It's 3-2. We need another goal. Thomas, Bozanek. Thomas. Our Thomas. Bejon home. Round. Rushworth. Stoke are not giving up either. They saw us get the 2 goals back and they said, we need another 2. That's an unbelievable ball roll. And we got another hill to climb up once again. We can make an impact off the bench, or where or whenever he starts. Asante. I actually really like Asante in this save. He's been good. Kind of like IRL. Maybe it's like an IRL effect. Like if they're good IRL. Hold on. Sakamoto. Oh no, he just goes through everyone. But another wonderful save from the Sweden keeper. Grimes. Thomas. Keeper comes and tries to claim, but Thomas wins that header. It's not over. It's definitely not over. 8 to go. Can we get another? Match day 16 sees us play West Brom, who are 8th in save currently. A 3-2 in real life and a 4-4-2. Wait, Eccles is up front. Well, I mean, I am going to copy it, but he is going to get... You know what? Let's see how much minus ratings he gets. -5 for Eccles. Love that. Josh Maja. First opportunity of the whole game. West Brom take it. It's not ideal, but we've got to be better. Just running straight through. Can't really catch up, and it's a good finish. Trying to find someone. Sims. Oh, forces a great save. His first real contribution of the game, both Sims and the West Brom keeper. Mason Clark turns his man. Step over. Sims again. Down the line. Milan. Whipped in. That post. Mason Clark gets up and wins that header. 1-1 CBS rules. 53 minutes. We're back in the game. A little bit of magic, just a little bit of inspiration, a good cross and a well-battled header. Gilcross. Brow. Gets beaten on his first interaction of the game. Into the middle. Moat takes the lead for West Brom. Unfortunately, the substitute of Brow gets beaten into the middle. And that kind of is costing us at the moment. One last opportunity. Off the post. Ilan Jr. The controller's really not working anymore. That's so fun. And they get a third goal. 90+3. The game was over anyway, but they just bury it even more. 2 defeats in a row. Not good. We need to get back to winning ways in our next game. A big clash in match day 17. We take on 4th place Middlesbrough as we drop down to 2nd for the first time. As in real life, we win 4-2. And our lineup is as such. Going back to a 4-2-3-1. Pretty much the same lineup as the last game, just in a 4-2-3-1, not a 4-4-2. Oh, go on. Sakamoto, throw on goal. He's on brilliant form this season. He's been unbelievable for us, but a good save. But I've changed kind of how I feel and play since then. But another good save. Eccles, Grimes again into the middle, but I think it was either Jones or the keeper that sees it out for a corner. And I think from going from really good players to this save and switching between them quite a lot, it's like using Sims a bit harder. Speaking of, he's actually got an opportunity. Good save. Gives away a penalty though. Goalkeeper. Oh my days. Coventry have a big opportunity here. Almost 35 minutes on the clock. Keeper makes a good save, but then tries to basically scramble for the ball, but basically just goes through the legs. Well, I'm actually going to give Sims the penalty, despite having 1 less rating, but Sims earned the penalty, so he's going to get it, and he's going to go bottom left. And the keeper goes the other way. Sims grabs the first. 35 minutes. Hopefully this is on our way. This is us on our way to winning ways again. The team higher up in the division. The team who's better. And Rushworth Needed. Almost spilled it straight into the path of the striker, but thankfully doesn't, as he gets the team forward and giving the ball away. Good cross. Britton. Whittaker. Grimes does enough. Oh, no, he doesn't. Rushworth saves us. There's a rare Grimes mistake there. Milan probably dreading the run back, but he don't mind. He's an absolutely rapid boy. Cross whipped in. Rushworth needed again. Good save. A crucial save. Rushworth going to call up his men up the field as we're going to push it long. Get the team up the field. Sims going to win that aerial battle. Going to hold on to the ball. And that's it. Game over. Come on, back to winning ways. And that's a very important 3 points in this title race. Middlesbrough not far behind. Actually, they're on the same points as us. 32. Now that we dropped two games in a row. Losing. But winning ways are back. And can we go back to back? Get another win on the bounce? Let's find out. Alright, for our final game, we are at home to Charlton, where we won 3-1 in real life. In save, they're 19th. We're back to our 4-2-3-1. And no Sakamoto, which will be an interesting one, because in this save he has been unbelievable. So, Eccles, you've got a job to do, mate. Silva, down the line. Mason Clark. Into Sims. Radoni. Mason Clark. Into the middle. Oh, defender gets there just before Sims can get his shot away. Very crucial defending. Radoni. Mason Clark. Down the line. Silva. Mason Clark. Into the middle. No. Another good interception from the Charlton defender. Sees it go back to the keeper as we get a throw. Okay, that was just so heavy of a touch. I didn't expect that. Thorpe. Through to Milan. Is he off? I don't know. Probably not. Forces to save out the keeper though. City, the crowd encouraging the players. The 12th man, some say. Sims early after the break. Good effort, good save. Grimes from this corner. Looking for Thomas. Finds the gloves of Kaminsky and out from Wamsey. Finds the free ball into Milan. Eccles, first time. Oh my god, what a finish. On the volley from Eccles, almost 60 minutes. I was a bit questioning why Eccles is playing on the right wing. But, you know, sometimes you just gotta go with it. He gets into the middle. Milan, good cross. And a great first time hit from the Englishman. I see the run of Mason Clark at the back post. Oh, great effort. Another great save from the ex-Luton keeper. I say a lot. I think it was like 3. Radoni cuts in. Far post. Good save again. Out for a corner. To be fair, that is a good thing about Sims, actually. On non-goal kicks, you can just like find him. And you're just like... Hold on. Hold that thought. Sims, oh my days. Awful finish. That's just how clinical we've been. 4 shots on target. 1 goal in the last 5. And to be fair to them, Kaminsky, their keeper, honestly, the reason why it's only 1, to be fair. But I think it is only going to be 1 with the clock ticking down. 1 last chance here. No. Thomas, well headed. Brow gets in the way. A long shot, but comfortable at Rushworth. And another 3 points. A clean sheet. Another clean sheet. We had another one last game against Middlesbrough. And then apart from that, we haven't actually had a clean sheet this episode. So 2 in a row. Love to see that. And a good way to end it. Alright. To wrap up November, we are back on top of the league. Love to see it. By 2 points to Leicester. But we do start off December against Ipswich. That's going to be a massive game. 100% massive game. As I'm just going to go through the rest of the table. Feel free to stop it and have a look for where your team is or any team you're interested in is at. So yeah, that's going to wrap it up. November is done. So we'll take on the month of December and hope for some more victories. See you next time. Busy month ahead as we have 6 very important league fixtures today for you, as we start away with 3rd place Ipswich and also end with Ipswich. But we also have Preston, Bristol City, Southampton and Swansea throughout the month. We are currently 1st. Can we hold on to it? IRL, this game did not go well for us at all, losing 3-0. We definitely don't want that to happen, as in save, they are 3 points. That's literally the gap between us and Ipswich. Very, very tight at the top here in this season. Eccles into the middle, finding Sims. Rodoni over the top. Mason Clark with a bunch of room ahead of him. Drives forward. Oh my goodness, is that a save? I can't tell if that was a save or not, but either way, Coventry denied. Mason Clark down this left-hand side. No, nothing really happening, but Grimes sees the run of Rodoni, who also sees the run of De Silva, who sees the run of Sims. Oh my god, good save from Palmer. First real opportunity for us in this game. Milan needs to tread back, potentially leaving a lot of space, kitching beaten into the middle. Smodix. Milan tracking back versus Smodix. Whipped in. Where is Rushworth? Does enough though, makes the second save. I called for him to get the cross, didn't come out, almost was not good for us. And the second shot, skills, but Thomas gets it away. Nunez into Young. Sakamoto just fresh off the bench, loses out on the ball. Same with this man, Wolfenden. Starting the counter-attack now. Rodoni into another fresh sub, Asante. You can find, yes, another fresh shot of Haji Wright. First shot of his game, saved by Palmer. Good press from Asante. I guess that's the benefit of late subs. Are very fresh compared to some of these more tired defenders of Ipswich. Haji Wright sees the run of Sakamoto, round the corner, saved again from Palmer. Oh, Jack Clark, a bit of skill. Jack Clark down this right hand side, a member of the Ipswich side, and also someone who was involved in the Coventry save on FC24. And Akpom might have seen the winner for Ipswich late on. 87th minute. Not good enough defending from Coventry. There it is, the final whistle. Wasn't 3-0. Wasn't really a good performance, really. Unfortunately, I don't think Frank's team really worked, really. Sims didn't really have much to do. Kazlahainen at right wing didn't really have the effect I wanted to. Of course, with Sakamoto being such a crucial part of the season in this save, he's been really good, so we missed him. We missed Haji Wright. He had an impact straight away as he came on, so... But unfortunately, that's just how it goes, and a defensive mistake, Ipswich made us pay. Okay, 1-1 with a 39th minute red card, so probably not the most ideal result, as we're playing a 5-back for the first time in this save. A 5-4-1. Alright. Again, I don't really understand football tactics enough to understand why you'd want to play a 3-back or you'd play a 5-back, as Preston's keeper makes a good save there. I love the random, like, in-stadium, like, announcer, like, sometimes, because I don't have the commentary on for this. So, like, I actually, like, kind of take in the random sounds and the just natural stuff the game does. Haji Wright into Rodoni here. 1-on-1, makes a crucial save at the keeper as that's turned away. Hey, give us that throw, mate. Oh, I was trying to aim that for Eccles there, but Haji Wright is the receiver of the throw. Into Eccles, into Sakamoto, but no one's in the middle, so he's going to have to go all the way himself, but off the block. Second ball, finds Haji Wright and into the keeper's gloves. Good save and away, but hold on here. We have a second opportunity. Grimes. Sakamoto, pass 1, pass 2, past the keeper. Just too powerful. As Sakamoto equals Haji Wright on 8 goals this season. Come on. Sakamoto into the middle. Finds Eccles. Into Wright. I see the run of Rodoni. Touch. Shoot. Oh, off the crossbar. Great effort. Damn, this guy's beating Rodoni very well. And De Silva got beat there. McCann around the corner. Into the middle. No one there to block the first shot, but Rushworth is the last line of defence. Corner now, Thompson whipped in. Wolverhampton, the one to head it away. Still with Small. Takes a long shot. Rushworth tips it over, should I say. Slide winder into the Silva, down the wing. Finds his teammate, Rodoni. Haji Wright, holds it up. Sees the run of Rodoni. He's going to hit it first time. Save. Sakamoto! Come on. Yes. Sakamoto saw the opportunity of the spill of the keeper. You got to watch that. As he, Sakamoto, surprisingly, actually, is out now our league's now top goal scorer on 9. Jamie Allen even wanted to get involved in an aerial battle, which is, I mean, if you know Jamie Allen and his height, it's very strange. But speaking of, we can actually start a counter. Sakamoto, right. Allen, across the goal. Haji Wright, he wants to get involved in the action, but no, offside. He thought he would get in his 9th, but no. We're just going to hold on to this ball and get to the 3 points as we do. Unlike real life, we take the 3 points, not draw, which is actually really crucial considering the loss we had to Ipswich earlier in the episode. Up is Bristol City with a Mason Clark goal. The lineup is as follows. Thankfully, we are back to a 4-2-3-1, a more familiar system for us here in FC, and kind of a usual Coventry lineup. Extraordinary. And Rushworth with a crucial save. Oh my goodness. The fizzed in ball. Back into Rodoni, actually. He might have done too much. No, he hasn't. Gone straight back to Rodoni. I mean, Haji Wright, sorry. Nice little 1-2. Brilliant bit of football. Come on. Yeah, Haji Wright. I think Rodoni, I go too far with him, but then I go and play the ball back into Wright, and it's just the keeper doesn't actually get too far away from it, but either way, 1-0. That's a good start. Let's just keep going. Not going to stop here. Mason Clark into Wright, and again, Wright grabs his brace, goes to the corner, knocks over the bloody corner flag as we go 2-0 up. Come on, Coventry. Nice. Here we go. Potentially for a third. Rodoni finding Wright. Plenty of space. 1v1 versus the keeper. American versus the Manchester United loanee. And Jack Rodoni bags our third. Come on. Uh-oh. Into the middle. Twine. Oh, brilliant finish, to be fair. Can't say much about that. Good ball. Knight. Offside. It was a brilliant header, but just off. Sante. Bidwell. Not the guy you associate with attacking football, but what a through ball. How'd you write first time? Of course, the American looking for his hat-trick. Alright, final whistle here has blown. 3-1 victory at the CBS. Good result, and obviously first good win at home for this episode. Haji Wright with 2 goals. And I want to say he's have 10 goals in the league now. Let's have a look at our stats actually real quick before we go into our next game. Yeah, so that does actually make it 10 goals for Haji Wright in the league, and 9 for Sakamoto, which is always nice, and 5 in all competitions for Sims, Asante, and Mason Clark. Looking at Rushworth, 11 clean sheets in 21 games. Honestly, I love Rushworth. In this save and in real life, he's just amazing. Alright, heading to Southampton. Coventry draw 1-1. De Silva gets a red card. Latty actually gets his first start of the season, which is very nice because in save, he's just been like, boss, I need more minutes. All of the usual contract business that you have to deal with in this game. Bro's like got second goal scorer, but he's got dropped against Southampton just because of IRL. Such an interesting save concept, but I love it. Badoni into the middle, into Hadji right, first chance of the game, and Bayern low knee. Tall. Badoni. Oh, I see the run. Go on, Eccles. Go on, Eccles. Go on, son. 1-0. Come on, Coventry. 17 minutes is all it's taken. Eccles. Mason Clark. Oh, what ball? Hadji right. Oh, straight at the keeper. Got on, Mason Clark. Good ball. I see the run of Radone. Okay, that is awful. That is just shocking. I might not even include it. Over the top. Oh my god, Rushworth. That is a very good save. I think he's came out a bit too early, but he made up for it. Go on, made the run. Yes, good ball. Donny through on goal. Power shot this time, but no, straight at the keeper. Zaz round the corner, Downs. Aribo. Oh my god, what a save! Yes, and Wolfenden gets it out. Archer. Bidwell versus Aribo. Good tackle. Oh my god. The interception of, or the deflection, should I say, of Wolfenden scared me, but Rushworth's just that good that I don't need to be worried. Even though I was worried, but whatever. Sims, through on goal. Come on. Straight from that moment as well. Rushworth up the pitch. A Jamie Allen assist. Ellis Sims goal. Down the line. Nice. Sims getting the box, mate. Nice. Header. Oh, straight at the keeper. That's going to be it. Come on. Another better result than in real life. A 2-0 win. Another clean sheet for Rushworth. He was actually a really big point of why we even won this game. Multiple good saves. Yeah. Another good win. And that man, Eccles, what a game he had. Back at home, 1-0 win versus Swansea. Swansea are currently 9th in this save. And the lineup follows like this. Sim starts, Bidwell, and Wolfenden in the squad. If this is me, I would have played Brow. I'm not gonna lie, Bidwell's not my kind of fullback. Oh my god! Oh, the keeper almost ran that into his own net. I was so certain that actually that went in, but it didn't. That's cool. Go on, Sakamoto drives into the middle. Oh, takes the shot, but saved by the keeper. Go on, Sims keep making that run. First time, save. Very big hand on that. Looking for the run of Bidwell, but finds Sims. Is he off? I don't even know what's going on. The ball keeps bouncing around. Radoni. Torp. Gonna go for a power shot. He does. Oh my god. Strong wrist again from the Swansea keeper. Go on, Mason Clark. See the run of Sims. Brilliantly weighted. And another good save. Grimes through the middle. Sees that through ball, but Radoni sees another ball. He sees Mason Clark, and Mason Clark wants to see the back of the net, but doesn't. Keeper with another save. Arguably the only reason why it's still 0-0. Land down the right. Sims. Radoni sees Mason Clark. Oh my god, he almost saved it again. But it doesn't. He's finally beaten, and we take the lead. Wow, with his first few minutes in definitely quite a while. Been stuck in the reserves. Mason Clark, straight at the keeper. Not anything compared to some of the easier or harder saves he's had to make in this game. Final whistle blows, 1-0 at home. A very difficult game, actually, maybe despite the highlights. But goalkeeper for them honestly pulled off many saves. Defensively, we were very good. We only conceded that one chance right at the end. That Rushworth did enough. You know, sometimes you just got to be focused, you know. You only have one opportunity, and he makes sure to deny them of a point. Alright, it's time for that reverse fixture, the home fixture. We lose again to Ipswich, so hopefully we don't do that as well, because we did lose as well in save. So hopefully not the same in save. Brown gets a start, which is a noticeable change. but I think the rest is pretty much the same, except Haji Wright starts as well. Gonna go for a shot here, aren't they? But straight at Rushworth, pretty easy. Go on. And all my horrible singing, but Palmer with a good save. Whipped in, very good cross. Milan cannot get out, but Kitchen does. But in fact, if it falls bad to them, oh, dear me. Not a good enough clearance, clearly. And Akpom makes it 1 for Ipswich. Wow, over the top. Mason Clark. Go on. Had you right. I'm just going to hit that first time. Oh, good decision. 1-1. That's huge. The crowd go wild. It's a brilliant finish, to be fair. And we needed it. Burns. Down this right-hand side. Brow caught in no man's land. And another good save from Rushworth. A crucial save in this tie. 15 to go. Testa Hayden taking on the left-back role in place of Brow. I feel like we need that extra little bit of pace rather than the defensiveness and experience of Bidwell, as we force a good save out of Palmer. Speaking of, we might have an opportunity again. Testa Hayden crossed. Sakamoto straight at Palmer. Over the top. Davies versus Milan. Jaden into Smodix. Into the middle. Jack Clark. Rushworth comfortable. A better result in real life. We managed to get a goal and we managed to get a point out of this game. Both sides obviously battling for the title. It's going to be a close race throughout the whole season, so it might even be down to this game, to be honest, and Haji Wright getting our goal. As we enter 2026, this is what the league table looks like. I'm going to go throughout the whole league table, so just pause if you want to look at a specific club. But we, of course, doing very well, top of the table. It's very tight for the playoffs. Very, very tight. West Brom, same points as Leicester. And Stoke only 2 points behind. And second place in real life, Middlesbrough in 6 and 41. Obviously, we will be making the signings. We do make IRL. In the FA Cup, we do have Crew and a lot of other fixtures to get through and debuts of real life players who joined in January. So that is going to be it for December. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Welcome to 2026. Coventry City are top of the league by 2 points. We've got a very busy January. We've got obviously Charlton, Birmingham. We've got Crew in the FA Cup, Leicester, Millwall, Norwich, and QPR. And obviously the real life signings will be coming in when they do IRL. But nevertheless, let's go straight to Charlton. 2026 didn't start off too great for the Sky Blues as we draw 1-1 to Charlton. We play a 3-1-4-2, which is a different system to what we do normally. So, yeah, let's go. Although, to be fair, Latty covering that space in behind, but Eccles does a good job. Intercept him. How'd you right? Kesler Hayden sees the gap. Sims, is he onside? He is, and that's our first goal of 2026. Just like in real life, Sims actually gets the first goal too. This time a little bit later than real life, but nevertheless is still the first goal scorer. Go on, Milan. Win that. Go on, son. Yes, lad. Over the top. No, not yet. Now we go. Had you right. Had you right's been very quiet in this game, but can he get involved? He can. 2 minutes after the break. Had you right gets involved. Very quiet first half for the American, but he came to fight in the second half. Kitchen. Grimes. And find Eccles. Oh, try to get it into the middle, into Grimes. I saw the overlap happening in real time, but unable to really affect things. Nice. Hold it up, Haji. See the run of Eccles. As I see Sims in the middle to make it 3. Much better than real life. Come on. Subs will be made after the ball goes out. Make some changes. We're comfortable in this game, so try and get some different players on, or we'll have a look, see what's going on. Yes, Thomas. Use that strength. Alan. Kesler Hayden around the corner, finding Hadji Wright. Of course, the main, well, obviously the main goal is a clean sheet, but an Ellis Sims hat-trick would be amazing, and has the opportunity and takes it. I want to say Sims' first hat-trick of the save, and that's 4 for Coventry. This would be a good game for someone like an Andrews or a Brow to get some good minutes in, but neither are on the bench tonight. Not Brow. Ellis Sims. Good save again. Grimes. Kesler Hayden trying to find Talk fresh off the bench. Unable to do so. As Coventry tries to grab his team a consolation. Oh no, Bidwell, that's late, and that's going to be a penalty. Poorly timed tackle from the experienced fullback, playing centre back in this case, and just timed it slightly wrong. Rushworth going to be mad at him if conceding this penalty, which is likely, but I am going to go bottom left. And he goes right. It's unfortunate we concede, we lose the clean sheet, but we still have a 3-goal barrier at least. Oh, I've put way too much on that, but maybe we can deal with it. No, we can't. Go on, Sakamoto. I'm actually going to hit that. Oh! Sakamoto makes it 5, and that's a wonderful way to get your 5th as well. Sakamoto, what a man you are. Yeah, I was so sure I overcooked the corner there with Grimes, but it doesn't matter. What a finish. And what an end to this game. Kelman versus Lati Bodier. Lati holding him off, but gets around. Dykes into the middle. Carey. Grimes is enough. As we can see the clock count down. I mean, it's inevitable. We already knew the 3 points were ours. But Asante wants to make it 6. Can he? And he does. Nah, game was over a long time ago, but I want to say this is our biggest result. I might have to double check that, but I mean, wow. 6 to Coventry. I think it's going to be over. It is. Wow, what a way to start 2026, eh? 6 goals. Shame about the clean sheet, but Rushworth will look to get another one soon. But Ellis Sims taking the match ball. He deserves it, to be fair. Got the first goal of the year, which is always nice. Hadji Wright, Thomas Asante and Sakamoto also getting goals. Awesome. With that victory, that was indeed our biggest win of the save so far. And the first game of the year. So, match day 26, we head to Birmingham and lose. Thomas gets sent off very late in the game. We have a pretty straightforward lineup, as you would expect. Ellis Sims starting, which is good in save, because obviously he just got his hat-trick, so he'll be good on form. And back to our usual 4-2-3-1. I mean, it could be either side. Birmingham are a City side. Birmingham City. Go on. Ooh, good save, Rushworth. No! Oh. Second opportunity taken from their number 9. Not sure who it is. But it's a good initial save. Kitchen kind of just runs away from the runner, which is unfortunate. Uh-oh. Round the corner, Kitchen beaten again. Is it offside? We think it is. Number 9 does not know that yet, but now he does. Confirmed. Clearly, Birmingham are a very good defensive side at the moment. Still no shots here from us. Can we find it? Sakamoto. There's our first shot of the game, but Beadle switched on and makes us a good save. Grimes whipped him. Thomas, no, comes off his... No! maybe given for handball anyway, but that was another opportunity. Asante into Rodoni. Tall, round the corner, sees Sakamoto, cross goal, save straight at Needham. Oh, I'm going to head that back to the keeper, and that's going to be it. The time running out for Coventry here. We're going to lose away to Birmingham, and the ref confirms it. It's a very unfortunate game, a game of low performance, and especially after a big 6-1. Only registering, like, what was it, about 3, I want to say, shots in total, which is just not good enough. Just not a good enough performance from the lads who started the game, and or even the subs, really. No one really did well, but it wasn't as exciting as a 3-2, but Birmingham get the points nevertheless, and we just got to pick ourselves up and fight in the FA Cup. Alright, so time for the FA Cup is the third round versus Crew, and of course, because it's a cup game and we're playing a different opposition than we did IRL, we're playing a league below, so I'm choosing my own lineup. We're giving debuts to Mini, and SA, and then this is the rest of the team. I will say Dovin's going to get a game in the FA Cup. Obviously IRL, he's out injured and all this, but for the save's sake, and so he can get an appearance, I'm going to give him his time as well. But this is how we line up, and let's go. Injury thing, but I've decided for the second half of the season, he's magically come back, and that's a good save from the League 2 goalkeeper. We can get the ball forward into Sims, but play back into Allen, as can find TTZAnthony. Asante from range, edge of the box, finds the back of the net. What a finish, and a very deserved first goal for the Championship side against League 2 Crew, and that's the first goal. Yeah, finds Asante. Plenty of space, defender's not marking him at all, and he's just, oh, it's actually outside the boot as well, which is fascinating, and a brilliant finish. Finds Sims. I look, he was going to square it, but I thought, screw it. Sims is a striker. He's going to just want it. And just before half time, makes it 2. TTZAnthony whipped in. Brandon Thomas Asante, and that's another good save, to be fair. That's a brilliant save. You know what? It worked last time. I'm going to do it. Going all the way to the back post. Sims across the goal. You know what? Loki did work. Get a long ball into the back. Sims heads it forward, and Wolfen just in the right place at the right time. 3-0 Coventry. Lovely, but would have liked maybe some testing of him. See what he can do. Of course, been out with a long-term injury. Oliver Dovin. TTZAnthony going to go for his goal, and he gets on the scoreboard. What a finish, to be fair, from the fullback. And that's a hell of a celebration too. I kind of wanted that for Mini, but that's fine. Worked out. Back heel. Andrews into Mini. Asante. Wasn't sure if he was on or not, but he is, clearly. And that's 5. First shot on target. Dovin needed. Stayed awake. Good first save. SA into the middle. 1-2 from Asante. So much space. Potentially his first goal. Puts in. Oh, Asante gets in the way. He gets in the way of his own player. Unfortunate. And there it is. 5 for Coventry. A Dovin clean sheet. I think he had like 1 save or something, but a very dominant performance and a great run-in for not only the new signings, but a bunch of fringe players too. Back to the league we go. Before we head into our next game, we're going to take a look at our round 4 fixture in the FA Cup, who is Leeds. Okay, Premier League Leeds at home. So that's a good, I think that's a good draw actually. I'm not going to lie. Leeds are beatable. Not the worst draw. So we'll take that. Up next is 3rd place Leicester as we drop to 2nd. 1 point behind Ipswich. This is a very crucial game. Hoping to replicate real life with a 2-1 victory. That would be brilliant, actually. Considering where we are in the league in save. This is what the team looks like. SA first start in the league. And a win hopefully coming up. Well, possession here for Leicester. For Tarwin. Ramsey. Onto the edge. Into the middle. Ayew. Oh, that's a finish. That he got dragged a little bit too far. And then he drags it into the corner. 1-0 Leicester. Go on. Sees the gap. Milan. Crossed. SA. Straight at the keeper. Forces a corner though. I realised I probably should have put Mini on the bench, but it's alright. I can't remember if I did or not. Well, I guess we'll find out around the 60th minute, but Grimes. Okay. Kind of gets in Rushworth's way. Latty gets in the way, but no. It's horror defending. It's a nightmare at Coventry. Bags his second. Oh boy. Let's watch that one back. Never mind, I don't think we can watch it back far enough, but I think the confusion between the goalkeeper and the defenders really mess it up, and then Rushworth's obviously out of position. Fatawu. Oh dear. Cut back. Could be free. Rushworth with a crucial save. I haven't really thought about what would happen if someone gets a red card. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Unless they make it free. Nightmare. Nightmare at Coventry. Get out of the camera, mate. Get out. Get out. All I want to do now is just ruin Leicester's clean sheet. That's all I want to do. I don't think... I'm going to be optimistic, but I don't think we can come back. That's a good save. I just want to ruin their clean sheet. Asante. Sakamoto. And you know what? Mission complete. We ruined the clean sheet. 10 to go. It's not completely over, but there's a low chance. They're just holding on to the ball. They know they've got the points. The fans are not happy. The manager's not happy. And the final whistle has gone. A devastating loss. 3-1 victory. Loss at the CBS. It's quite sad, but we just got to pick ourselves up and keep going. We're going to drop down to third now. And we've got a title race on our hands here. Unlike in real life, where Millwall are doing really well, Millwall are currently 18th in save. We're looking to get back to winning ways, and hopefully we can do like we did in real life. This is the squad in our formation. Come on, 3 points, we need it. Ballon. Uh-oh. Into the middle. Save Rushworth. Very needed at the front post there. Oh, that's a good ball from Rushworth. SA keeps it under control. Of course, SA gets his first Sky Blue goal in this game. He's looking to do that now. Can he do it like in real life? He has! Oh my god, the commentator not cursed, but blessed. SA. 1-0, come on. Grimes. Oh, go on. Had you right. Has a go from the edge. Saved comfortably by the keeper. Nice. Come on. A nice 1-0. A very hard-earned 1-0. It was a very tough, tight game against a struggling Millwall in the save. It's kind of the opposite, actually, looking at it. Leicester doing really well. Real life, they are, of course, not doing so well. And Millwall not doing so well in the save, but doing well IRL. Nice. That's a good 3 points. We needed that. Back to winning ways. And on to the next game. That's not what you like to see. Another loss in real life. Hopefully not in real life. And this is our team going into this fixture. This is an actual good opportunity. Torp's very good at free kicks. I'm not, though. But can Torp bury it? Oh, it's on target. That's a brilliant save. I'm going to try the strap. Had you right. Head it forward, mate. Go on. Oh my god, it works. Yeah, come on. Liam Kitchen with a goal. I can't remember if he scored or not in the save. But he has now. I might be right in thinking that right for Norwich used to play for Man City or is on loan from Man City. Or I might be thinking of another right. Who knows? But I'm thinking about this right. Hadji! Oh! He just works out so perfectly. What a throw ball into the middle. Finesses in into the bottom right corner. That's comfy. That's 2. Asante. Got on. Hadji. Hadji. Edge of the box. Low and hard. Was saved well from the keeper. That's it. Into the middle right. Darling out. Corner. Grimes. Right. Oh, defender does enough. Go on, Asante. Power shot. Save. Grimshaw. Nice. Around the corner. Mason Clark. Asante. Driving at the Norwich defence. Sees the run of Esse. This is the run of Milan. Looking for a cutback. Cutback foul, and then that's straight at the keeper. Why is she going to a football game without a husband, bro? That's the real question. Asante. Yes! 3-0. What a finish, to be fair. And I think that's game, set, match. Back-to-back clean sheets for Rushworth. Got to love that. And 3 goals, 3 points. Nice. Alright, to round off the episode and the month, we go into match day 30, where we play against 23rd place Queen's Park Rangers. Definitely hoping not for a loss, like they suffered in real life. This is the team for the final match day. Got on. Adoni round the corner. Sims, through on goal. Maybe taking too many touches. Yeah, I think he did. He went too narrow to the near post. Grimes. Sims. Heads it. Oh, the Silva of all people. We don't want that. No respect to him. He's just short, that's all. Adoni. Onto the edge. Eccles. Good save. Go on. Oh, what ball. Sims, he's through. I see the run of Sakamoto. Sakamoto's straight at the keeper. Needed to be saved anyway, though. Whipped in. And out from Thomas. Madsen. Ex-Cov player in the career mode anyway for FC26. Uh-oh. Madsen. I mean, we know what he can do. Way. Well, he was better than that when I used him. Sims. Finds Milan. Some space. 1v1. Oh, yes. I mean, that's his first goal. And no better time to get it, but the present. 29 minutes. Coventry take the lead. But ends up in Kone. Ends up in Kitchen again. Uh-oh. Silva loses it. Defensive mistake. Rushworth with a crucial save. Not going to come out for the second ball, though. Thomas is going to get that one out. Uh-oh. Dembele. Gets past. What a crucial save from Rushworth. Uh-oh. Rushworth. Take a bow. Kone misses his second opportunity, but the first shot. Rushworth. Well done, mate. Corner whipped in by QPR. Heading. Oh my god. Oh my god, please. Oh dear me, that was a bit of shocking defending, eh? But get away with it. Time slows down and runs out. There it is. Oh dear. 3 wins in a row. 3 clean sheets, importantly, for Rushworth. That's a lot better. But obviously, Leicester and Ipswich still very much staying on form along with us. Hopefully one of them drop points. That'd be nice. So a league roundup. We are currently second. Ipswich did drop points. Our loss to Leicester might actually be crucial in the in the longer term. I'm going to go through the whole table. Stop if you see a team you want to look at. But that is going to be it for January. Biggest moves. Saliba off to Paris, which is interesting. Upamecano off to Liverpool. Balde off to Chelsea. Trincao to Leipzig. And then some more kind of mid-30s. Silva going to Newcastle is interesting. And then obviously you got these guys as well. But that is where we're going to wrap up today. Finishing off January. And then we're going to carry on pushing for the title. In February, we've got another FA Cup game to get through. And let's keep smashing it, eh? See you next time. Sorry about the wait, but welcome back to TTZ versus Frank Lampard. We're taking on the month of February, but we're going to complete the whole of February in this episode, including a FA Cup tie against Leeds, which, sure, Leeds is a tough side, but it'll give us a good competition nevertheless. But before we do that, we got to go home to the CBS and play Oxford. In save, Oxford are currently 22nd, and real life drew 0-0. Here is our lineup. We obviously are pushing for 3 points to start today's episode. Linking up play. Hopefully he can get into the box in time. He's not really making much of a run, Hadji. But he is in the box now. Grimes. Esse. De Silva. Esse has the first shot of the game and scores it. We have a goal, unlike real life. The England 21. Esse. Your first goal scorer of the episode. Sakamoto over the top. Torp. No, that's not Torp. Eccles, sorry. Hadji right with the header straight at coming. Keep running. Eccles down the line. Milan. No one given. Oh, wait, I see Sakamoto. Sakamoto free. Oh, what a guy this guy's been in this save. He's been unbelievable in front of goal this season. As we try to go positive, but no. Lose out on the ball. McDonnell. Lancashire. First shot of the game for Oxford. 77 minutes. And Rushworth will be happy to see that in his hands. Making subs is pointless in a FIFA sense. IRL, I completely get it. IRL and FIFA being completely different versions of being a manager. Lancashire has another attempt, but off target. Given offside anyway, so wouldn't have counted. And there it is, the final whistle. A much better result than in real life. A 2-0 win and 3 points come here at the CBS. Goals for Esse. I want to say it's first in the save. It's been a few weeks, so I don't actually remember. But nevertheless, we'll take the 3 points, the clean sheet, and move on to the next match day. A Hadji Wright hat-trick sees us get the 3 points here at the CBS, as we see Onyenka get a debut, which is nice. And then what would be nice is another Hadji Wright hat-trick. Onyenka trying to make a positive impact on his debut. Mason Clark, he wants to cause a positive impact and does. The keeper should have really done better. Was straight at him, but we don't mind. Mason Clark gets his first goal of the episode. Browner. Is he onside? Whittaker scores. Whittaker was a member of the Coventry career mode I did in FC24 for a brief moment of time. And he scores against us here. Rodoni, edge of the box. Onyenka, he's had a good debut to be fair. He's not really put a foot wrong. Silva, edge of the box. A rare effort from the fullback, but has a go. Grimes, into the box. Wolfenden, oh, off the bench, and what a header. Heavy touch, and I think we can't get enough time to start that counter-attack. A point is all we're going to get here at the CBS. Middlesbrough, a very defensive side. A very good defensive side, not letting us get much. A game of very few chances for each side. Onyenka I was impressed with, but we just got to keep moving on and on to the next. FA Cup 4th round. We didn't make it in real life, so I get to choose the lineup, and this is what we do today. Very straightforward lineup. Yeah, good opposition, Premier League opposition. Let's see what we can do. Sakamoto over the top. Into Milan. Go on, early goal. Early goal. Hadji Wright. 5 minutes. 1-0 here at the CBS. That's his first goal in the FA Cup as well. Clearly not playing in the other rounds, not needing him. I think we probably would have played Sims or Thomas Asante perhaps. Milan with a brilliant ball across the goal, and Leeds don't know what hit him. Had you right. You know what? The tackle worked out in the end. Goes back to Madoni. Mason Clark makes it 2. Oh my! I did not expect such a great start from us. I can't lie. And that's Mason Clark's first in the FA Cup as well. The crowd are going wild. No one's expecting this. Maybe a little cut run from the Championship leaders. What a finish. 2-0. But when you're on top, form might prevail. And Rodoni wants a third. Rodoni gets a third. Form prevails. Premier League opposition can't handle the mighty form of Coventry City right now. At home. Lucky deflection. Catches Wolfenden out. Only Thomas in the middle. And they're going to pull one back. The Premier League side not giving up. 3-1. A goal just before half time. Mason Clark. Over the top. First time volley. First shot not been able to be converted into a goal. And that's a good save from the keeper. Bogle into the middle. Okafor. Wolfenden with a touch. And a much needed touch from Rushworth there. Leeds really stepping up the gas here. They really want a second goal. They need to get back into this game if they want to really progress here in the FA Cup. But Coventry are saying no. We're not giving up either. Rodoni, middle, Hadji, 4, 67 minutes on the clock. Hadji keeps falling over as we wanted to try and celebrate this 4th goal here. Okay, the game's just not allowing me to celebrate, but fine. It don't matter. A brilliant cross around the box. And the American beats the Italian. Come on. Asante. We're not giving up yet. Oh, that's a bad tackle. I don't know if it's going to be a red or not, but it was a dangerous tackle. Referee has a hard decision. And you know what? It is a red. Ampadu is off. Leeds have lost their head here. And that might just be another foot in, no pun intended, to the next round. We can get one more. We can get one more. We can get a goal for one of the subs as well, surely, right? And that man might be Esse. That man hits the ball straight at the goalkeeper. Come on. Probably last chance for a sub player to get a goal in this fixture. Esse, he's had 3 attempts. And 3rd time's the charm. We make it 5. And we are going into the 5th round. Final whistle. Premier League opposition beaten. Now that is a positive sign heading up into the Premier League if we get when we get promoted. First away game of the episode sees us go to the Hawthorns as we play West Bromwich Albion. We win 2-0 IRL. In save, West Brom are actually doing really well. They're currently in 6th, playing for a playoff spot. This is our team, and this is what we're going to do and win. Milan, on the right, gets his shot off. O'Leary saves, and away. Not very exciting game, can't lie. Not very a game of chances, but 6th place have held us to a point, and that could be a crucial point for either side. Back on the road as we play Sheffield United. Cov City win 2-1. With our back-to-back draws, we want to go and get back to winning ways in the save. And let's do it. Oh, what a through ball from Hadji Wright. Mason Clark. Straight at Cooper. But a positive start. Just Harmer. Ex-Cov. But it doesn't matter if you're X or not. But Mason Clark wants to make a what? Sick. Good save from Cooper. Onyenka on the edge. Hadji. Oh! Great attack positioning for the American. Lucky deflection, but you got to make him count. He's in the right spot, and that's a great striker's finish there. Love that. I actually love that. I can't lie. Had you right. Oh, if Sakamoto gets a goal after that tackle. Go on, Sakamoto. No! Saved by Cooper. Still makes it into the highlight though. Edge of the box. Davies. Campbell gets past Latty. Rushworth needed. Rushworth saves. Finds Mason Clark. Tries to get it. Sakamoto. Touch out his feet. Saved by Cooper. Milan on the end of it though. Redoni. Sakamoto. Into the box. What a pass. He's done that once before today. And that's another one. Milan with a brilliant assist. And Mason Clark on the end of it. 2-0. Sante. Down the line. Into Esse. Into Sims. Beats his man. Shot on the edge of the box. Saved by Cooper. 10 to go. Can we hold on to this clean sheet? Grimes whipped in from the corner. Thomas on the end of it. Saved again. And away for another corner. Actually, I wanted to try. Thomas Asante. Oh. Torp on the end of it though. Keeps it in. Headed by Milan. Saved again. Uh-oh. Shackleton. Good save from Rushworth, but no, we can't keep the clean sheet. That's what all I was aiming for these last 10. But mission over. We have a couple minutes. We can't let this slip now. No draw. And a exact result like IRL. A 2-1 win away from home at Sheffield United. Almost said Wednesday then. Just like real life. Perfect. 3 points. Back at the CBS, Caesars take on 5th place Stoke. Another 2-1 win, which is nice. And a very similar lineup again, just with Esse starting ahead of Sakamoto. Onyenka. Haji made that run, bro. Nice Esse. Cross goal. Open goal. Mason Clark opens the scoring. 1-0. Oh, what a header. Gomadoni. Finish it off. Oh, good save from the keeper. Mason Clark tries to get it across into Redoni, but denied by the defender. Nice. God, right. Beats his man just before half time. Saved comfortable by the keeper. And the second one as well. And the not final whistle. The half time whistle is blown. Made the overlap. Nice Redoni. Into the middle. Oh, well worked play, but keeper does really well. Yeah, because that's just definitely what I wanted him to do. Cisse. Rushworth, what a save. And the very needed clearance from Thomas. Rushworth holds onto the ball, and that's it. A much deserved clean sheet. It was a very well battled game. Stoke had plenty of opportunities, and it just shows the quality we have in our defence that we kept a clean sheet there. And that's a flawless episode. No losses. Awesome. And here are the league standings to finish off February. Please, if you want to look at a specific team, then pause the video as we go along. But here is how the table looks. We're still first. 74 points. We're doing very, very well. Best defensive team by quite a margin. And that's probably a big reason why we are where we are. I think comparatively to IRL, we haven't scored as much as IRL. Obviously, IRL, we've done just insane in terms of that. In save, maybe not so much, but we are keeping consistent. We're not really losing. We're winning a lot of games. We're unbeaten in this episode, and we hope to continue that in March next time out. So, that is it. I'll see you next time. And to more positive results. Play up Sky Blues. Well, the series is finally back, and so am I. This is TTZ versus Frank, episode 8. Heading into the month of March, we have Bristol City to start off, which we won 2-0 IRL. We've got West Ham in the FA Cup, which I'm looking forward to. A good opposition in the Premier League. Good. Well, obviously they got relegated. Well, the funny thing is, now that I've done it so late, West Ham obviously got relegated. We got promoted. So that'll be an interesting FA Cup tie. And then obviously with the rest of the month and so on and so forth. Without further ado, let's go to Bristol. The team line up as follows in a 4-2-3-1. A lot of familiar faces, a little bit of a rotated back line, but hopefully we should get the job done. Lamp down the wing. Sakamoto, hopefully his form still continues as well as it has been in this save. Haji right in front of goal. 1-1. 1-1. I meant 1-on-1. And that's 1-0. 8 minutes. Had you right with the open up. Silva blocks. Tries to get the second ball and does. Grimes up forward. He's going to start a counter attack. Had you right through on goal. Brilliant pass through from Eccles. Maybe for a second assist and a second goal for the American. The World Cup selected player. I don't know if he'll actually play it in the World Cup, but nevertheless, he scores our second. Nice, Eccles. He can drive through. Go on, Eccles. Go on, Eccles. He does it. Goes all the way. This man's been on fire tonight. 2 assists and a goal in 25 minutes. Nice. Okay, that's a kind of a bad place to lose the ball. We got, oh no, they're throwing goal. Rushworth, his first contribution to this game, and a very important one. Nice, good interception to Silva. Eccles, throwing goal for the hat-trick of assists, and he completes it. 32 minutes, and this is Coventry domination. Mason Clark with the 4th. Go on, into the middle. Eccles again. Eccles again. He fancies a second goal. What is going on? Coventry are performing so well in this first game of the episode. And this man especially. And that's the 5th. That's a good interception from Eccles. Either a hat-trick or... Well, he's already got his hat-trick of assists, but he might get another one. Had you right. Denied by the keeper. Attack here. Oh no, that's such an unlucky deflection, man. Not Brighton, Bristol pull one back. It's just unfortunate kind of deflection there, but their only real chance so far. Clean sheet's gone. Rushworth will be disappointed. I don't think I can even take Eccles off. I can't lie, because he's got 2 goals. He might score a hat trick. I want to keep Hadji right on because he's on for a hat trick as well. Both players are going to be a part of that FA Cup team. Fons Radoni. Fons Hadji. Onyenka off the bench. Very obviously a big part of why Coventry is now Premier League. Asante saved. He's also a massive reason as well why we are Premier League, as many of these players are. Nice, come on. Into the middle. Had you right, straight down the middle. We are finishing up into the latter stages of this game. We're just going to hold on to the ball, wait for that final whistle, and there it blows. What a result. What a first half. And just saying, Josh Eccles and Hadji Wright, what a duo. Alright, the 5th round of the FA Cup is here. This is our starting lineup. Of course, I get to choose it because Coventry didn't make it this far in the tournament. We're going to go with a very strong lineup, and with Eccles' great performances in his last game, he's going to get his start. Hadji Wright playing kind of deeper, like Harry Kane. Eccles forces a save. First attempt for us. Zaka into the middle. What a block from Thomas. One last attempt for West Ham before the no. Before half time, they've taken it. The worst time to concede. 1-0 West Ham, a header by whoever this is, and disappointment around the Cov area in the stadium. West Ham make a change. We will probably do a change too next time the ball goes out. Berardi, and that's a second. Oh boy, it's looking rough for Coventry as Castellanos gets his second, and the second for West Ham. Oh, that's annoying. We just can't defend, and that's a decent finish, to be fair. Top. Given everything we got. Radoni from range. Saved. Hadji Wright, can you get to the second ball? He does. Outstrengths his man, and Mendy comes back and recovers. Wow. 10 minutes to go. I don't think Coventry have got this. Yeah, I think it's officially over. 90 minutes. We need to get 2 goals, which just isn't possible in-game time, and it's just our dream is over. The FA Cup is over. Bolton to West Ham, they progress into the 6th round, and we go back to focusing on the league. Well, clearly the TTZ tactics don't work, so we are going to go back to Frank's. A 3-0 win versus Preston. So this is the side that did it, and this is the side that's going to do it in game as well. Bloody, in my Benfica save, I haven't lost in bloody ages. Asante, early chance, and Sims can't miss that. Of course, Sims obviously wins the battle between him and Haji Wright in this game, chosen by Frank. And clearly paying off. 1-0. Sims. From range. What a save. And you know what? That's a good effort from Sims. Not known for his long range efforts, but Grimes with the corner, Kitching trying to get on the end of that. No. Wanyenka with the power shot. Blocks. Kitchen on the second ball. Kitchen on the second ball. He stayed aware and got his goal. It was a good initial attempt, and he followed up that rebound like a defender should, and scores. Waiting for that run of Mason Clark. Found it. Mason Clark. Oh, I'm going to be honest, that's poor goalkeeping, but we don't mind. That's free. Asante. I see Sims in the middle. Oh, straight at the keeper. Anywhere but there. Save Rushworth. Attacking as well as with hope. Asante trying to beat one. He can. Tries to turn his man, he does. Straight at the keeper. Second ball, Sakamoto. Straight at the keeper again. Into the middle, well blocked. No. No. Good save, Rushworth. Okay, so we don't get to see too much of Markello in this game, but he has officially made his debut nevertheless. And we are going to win this game 3-0 here at home. The first home game of this episode. What was the score in real life? The score was 3-0. We got it the same. Wow. How cool. So this is the final loss that we have in the real life season. So if we do lose, hopefully it repeats real life and that's the only one. But of course we don't want to lose. So we will be fielding the same 11, of course. And hopefully this time TTZ ball can do a little bit better than Frank ball. Nice. Give us it away. Haji. Into Sakamoto. Into Haji. Into space. And past the ex-Bayern keeper. 1-0 Coventry. 35 minutes. Nice. Over the top. Good ball. Eccles is through. He's been on good form recently. Finesse. He's been on great form. Josh Eccles. Found his feet at Cam recently. 40 minutes. This is looking way better than IRL. 2-0 Cov. I've never used Hyenza before. I forget what club he was at, but I remember his name. And Yanda equalises, not equalises, but gets one back for Southampton. As the score's now the opposite of what it was IRL. It was 2-1 Southampton. It's now 2-1 Coventry. Nice. Playing some good possession football here. As finally we can break through. Haji Wright, 1-on-1. Oh, save from the Bayern ex-keeper. Eccles forces another save out of him. Where's the left? Around the corner. Beats De Silva, beats Kitching. Into the middle. Yanda, the goal scorer, whips it in. And now it's an equaliser. No. Southampton have come back. It's 2-2. It can go either way, but the ball is in Southampton's court. Oh, tries to get it into Milan's feet, but cannot. But they can counter. Milan's out of position. Archer. But Milan is rapid, so he might get back, but maybe he's not that quick to get back. He's rather had advantage in front of him. Kitchen. Blocks. Oh my days, what a block. Heading into the last game of March, we got match day 39 away to Swansea, where we perform very well in a 3-0 win. It won't be as straightforward as this in the game. Swansea are currently 4th, and doing quite well. And if we look at their form, they won 3 in the last 5. So definitely not maybe as easy as real life, but I'm still pretty confident when it comes to a new season. But either way, we've got to focus on the present. Sims, header goal, forces a save, only 5 minutes in. Sims into Mason Clark, into De Silva, sees Sakamoto, and he opens up the scoring. 1-0 Cov, away from home. He was in the right spot at the right time, and that was a brilliant cross as well. Milan's so quick, man. On the line. Middle. Oh, heavy touch. Sakamoto. Middle. Oh, beautiful. Sakamoto straight into Mason Clark, who just tees it off for Sims, and he first time finishes that straight into the bottom corner. Come on. 2-0. One more for the real life result. 1-0. Great save, Rushworth. Uh-oh. Yes, Rushworth. Yes, Rushworth. Keep that clean sheet. Wasn't 3, but it was 2, and we got 3 points. That's all that matters. Another win on the board. Another step closer to that title. Heading into the final stages of the season, we're in April, and match day 40. We beat Derby 3-2. Derby not doing too well in save. They're currently 18th. SA gets a start, and let's win this game. Should be a pretty straightforward one, to be fair. SA's front goal has his first shot and the first goal. Vickers not able to save that, and it only takes 4 minutes for the Crystal Palace loanee to get on the scoreboard. Wanted that into Eccles, to be honest, but Eccles finds it anyway. Down the line from Milan into Sakamoto, cuts inside, saved that time by the keeper, and gets it away. Away. Nice, good header from Onyenka. Oh, a little bit of poor defending from City there, and Longas gets the equaliser for Derby. Into SA again, down his left hand side. Ball roll, finesse shot, forces a save. Was down the middle, but still had to be dealt with. Milan on the wing. Nice, Sakamoto. I see Sims. Touch, finish. Not quite the finish we needed, but it's a good save from the keeper. Arms forward into Eccles. Sakamoto. Sims holding it up, but Sakamoto's through on goal. 1-on-1. And Sakamoto has provided another goal yet again. He's been great this series and gives us the lead. And that's a short celebration. I don't think you would ever see him do IRL. That's De Silva. That's brilliant. I love a well-timed slide tackle. I love a slide tackle regardless, but when it's like really well-timed, it's like the best feeling. Asante from range, saved by the keeper again. I wanted that back into it. Not Eccles. Eccles is not on the field anymore. Torp, first time, saved. Torp up forward. Haji right, tries to hold it up, but tackled by Diaz. And there's not going to be enough time for Derby to attack. And just like real life, a goal, 1 goal difference. Not 3-2, but a 2-1 win here at the CBS. Gets us another 3 points closer to that title. Okay, heading into matchday 41, we place in save 5th place Hull City, and of course real life promoted Hull City. This is the side that we are going with, a pretty strong side, and a side that is going to win this game. Giles crosses it in the middle. McBurney. Wow, what a header. And already the score is different than the IRL result. And the newly promoted side take the lead. A very well timed slide tackle. Had you right over the top, trying to find Mason Clark. Makes the defender's mistake pay. But can he score? No, he can't. Keller with the save. Corner now for home. Torp. Rushworth with a brilliant save. Corner again. Tolt not really standing much of a chance in that aerial battle, but Rushworth saves it again. Free ball. De Silva, he's going to have a go. Straight at the keeper. I think that's a bit of a selfish option. And Yenka. Milan cuts in. Saved. I have very little time. This has to be it. Over the top. Into Sims. Holds it up. Sees a run of Asante. The World Cup man. No, straight at the keeper. Keller's been good in this game. And if we want anything from this game, we need to score from this corner. And there's only one man. Sims. No, he missed the ball. And that's going to be it. We are going to lose. Wow. Not a good performance from Cov, if I'm going to be honest. Hull defensively were really good. Wow. It's the first time we've lost in quite a while. Actually, I can tell you, that's our first loss in 13 games. So, we've got to go back to winning ways in our next fixture. And no better place than Sheffield Wednesday. With that loss to Hull, the point gap is only 3 on Leicester, who are second. And we play bottom of the league Sheffield Wednesday next. And unfortunately, in real life, we drew 0-0. But we need to get back to winning ways. And like I said, no better way than bottom of the league. Rodoni starts for the first time in quite a while, which I'm looking forward to. And in save as well. He'll be a big part of this. Rodoni's always a big part of the Coventry saves, and was a big part in my own personal Coventry save, and that's an early save from Charles. That's it. Down the line, finds Milan. See the run of Hadji right. And I see Rodoni, but Weaver in the way. Yenka. Asante, he's going to have a go. Brilliant save from the young Charles in goal. Just Hadji into the middle. Rodoni, first time. Well, not really first time, but on the rebound, Asante's there. Right place, right time. And unlike real life, we have a goal. Around the corner, Rodoni. Oh, save. Brilliant save. Good play from Coventry. Want to give him a shot. Although, finds his pass into Sims. Saved. And, well, blocked by my own player. Makela over the top. Keep running, mate. Nice. Into the middle. Rodoni. Saved. Saved again. Into the middle. Rodoni to win us the game. Game over. Rodoni gets his first start in whoever knows long and wins us the game. I would love Makela to get involved in the scoring, but either way, 2-0. Rodoni gets his first goal in a good, first start and a winning goal. Charles, of course, great young keeper. Of course, he's gonna probably get relegated with Sheffield Wednesday, which would be unfortunate. But either way, that's another step closer to the title and another step, hopefully, away from Leicester. For the third draw in a row, we play in save 21st Blackburn. This is the side that does it, and we're not hoping for a draw here. Blackburn starting the game off strong. Cantwell, Latin body getting in there strong as well. Strong tackle to start off the game early on away in Blackburn. In fact, I see the run of Milan. He's playing a bit higher than usual today, playing that right mid role instead of right back. De Silva's bloody up as well for some reason. Everyone's getting involved. Hadji right. Easy save for Toff. And out for a corner. I'm only going off what FootMob says. Maybe it wasn't a 4. Maybe it was a 3. It was probably a free, but FUDMob, I'm going off what FUDMob said. And it has Kitchen playing right back, which doesn't make sense, but hey-ho. Speaking of Kitchen playing right back, he might get involved there. He did. He almost scored. Nice on Yankum. Go on, Mason. So much space. Hit it. Oh, straight at the keeper. Easy save. Nice on Yankum. Make that run, madam. You know you've got pace. Into the middle. Hadji. Hadji opens up. Milan with the assist. Playing higher up in that right mid role tonight. That's the first goal. Madoni from range. Blocked. But on that second attempt. Mason Clark. Oh, yes. The finesse shot is working well tonight. And that's the second. Mason Clark on the advertising board. Nice. Good ball. Hadji in space. Hadji for on goal. Not going to go finesse, we're just going to go power. And this time it didn't work. Saved by the keeper. Thomas is forward. Nice. Madoni, first time into right. Can go across goal, saved. Sakamoto on that rebound. And he's not going to mess around there. And, I mean, this is a completely different result to real life. 3-0 Cov. Markello. Madoni into Markello. This is his chance. It's now or never. Oh, straight at the keeper. He keeps getting his chances, Markello. And he's getting into those spots, but just can't quite finish. What's the gap? Oh my god, they lost again. Leicester lost again. Oh my god. And Leicester lost to Portsmouth, who are playing next. Oh, that's scenes. I love that. That's amazing. So yeah, we need 1 point against Portsmouth. Well, or basically, we need a point in the next 3 games, and we win the league. Well, if we get a result like this in the next game, that would be amazing on our championship winning game. A 5-1 victory in real life. If we can do that, that would be one way to win the league. Grimes, De Silva, Mason Clark, Madoni, Hadji. Oh, and we're a goal closer to the title. Come on. Oh, that's a great start. Essay. Saved by Schmid. Grimes with the corner. Madoni. Oh, I safe to say. I mean, I'm just going to call it now. Coventry City are your championship winners. Mason Clark, De Silva. Down on the wing. Mason Clark into the middle. Essay. Milan. 3-0. 24 minutes. Nice, good ball. Hadji's first time. Oh, off the post. Silva into the middle. Madoni straight at the keeper. Essay. Right. Finds that angle, but he saved again. Good double save. Alright, Mason Clark. Madoni. Going to cut it back to Hadji, who has an open goal. Oh, well, not quite, but pretty much. And if it wasn't secured, the championship title, it is now. Save Rushworth. Corner here for Portsmouth. What? How? Okay, I don't know how that's gone in. Whether that's it's going down as an own goal, either for Rushworth or Grimes. But either way, what? Jamie Allen. Oh, how poetic! The last man touch ball before the title is lifted. It's Jamie Allen. He's been here for many years and obviously club legend. And that's official. Coventry City, your 25-26 championship champions with 2 games to spare. Love to see it. And also, we were very close actually to the real life result of 5-1. I'm going to stay here until obviously we win the title. We're going to go through the whole celebration, of course. We're not going to skip this. It's been a very interesting save actually, this. A one-off, a one-season project here at Coventry where we do the same lineup as Frank, and well, we got the same result. I'm pretty sure we did it a game later, IRL. I think we got the trophy at Wrexham, I want to say. I could be wrong. Either way, we've done very well. And here he is, our captain, Matt Grimes, in front of the CBS, lifting up your championship trophy. Oh, what a team. What a team. And just like IRL, we are Premier League football. You know, I'm really excited to see who stays, who goes, who we bring in. This summer's really going to be an interesting one for Coventry, for the IRL team. Yeah, it'll be a very interesting summer for it, honestly. I'm looking forward to all the plans Coventry have and the unexpected signings, because there definitely will be someone that you've never heard of. And that's the beauty of it. We've got a few of those. We've got Sakamoto, we've got Victor Torp, Milan. These players from other, countries we brought in, might have not even known. Especially I didn't know them. And they turned out to be massive in this project. And I'll tell you what, how massive is that guy? Carl Rushworth. Hopefully we can sign him. He will be a massive piece to the puzzle in the Premier League. But either way, these guys will be remembered as the championship winners. Alright, the penultimate game. Our last home game of the season, Wrexham. A 3-1 win here, and the lineup as follows. Yenka. Asante down the wing. Milan, Eccles, first time was not very challenging. Eccles. Onyenka. Save by Ward. Eccles, Mason Clark, saved by Ward again. Something. Mason Clark from range, and that's a great goal. Using that finesse shot. We've seen that quite a lot of times actually throughout this save. And a brilliant finish from our number 10. Nice. Milan. No one. Oh no, I was going to say no one's cut back to, but he finds Hadji, and that's a brilliant foot save from. Go on. Nice. Just waiting for that opening to open. Right. And talk about opening, that's a great opening to the second half. Hadji. Oh, save. Is he going to go? No. It's not going to cross the line. Moore. Cuts it back to Broadhead. Saved by Rushworth. And away from Milan. Yeah, Premier League. A very small part. But he does have a part. Only into Mason Clark. He's going to play it back. Sakamoto. What a season this lad's had in this save. And he adds another one. And hopefully a winner. Win that. Oh, dearie me. Kiefer Moore. 2-1. It's not over yet. That's going to be it. The last game at the CBS. Last goal scorer, Sakamoto. And, well, to be fair, this place has been a fortress for us in the season. We've had quite a lot of home wins throughout. And to be honest, that's a big reason to why we are so successful. You know, having such a great home performance over a 46-game season is a massive reason. And the lads are happy, of course. I mean, we've already had our trophy celebration, but of course, this is the last game we are going to have at the CBS. And let's do one more away game, shall we? Watford up next. Okay, for one last time, the final match day. Watford away. We win 4-0. And to be honest, that would be an amazing way to end the season. Frank has gone with a very rotated 11, which is a rarity, as we have found out throughout the save. He didn't like to change a lot throughout the season, which is probably a reason why we were so successful. But here's the team, and let's score 4 goals, shall we? Mate, I'm actually so hot, it's like crazy. Not like heat wave hot, but like sweating hot. Humid hot. Cut back. Save Rushworth. And makes that. Gets the second save as well. Bowler. Nice. Let that run, Asante. Keep running, lad. Nice. Through on goal. Oh, outside the boot as well. Lovely. As we get our first. And hopefully, not final goal of the season. I'm just going to finish it. Torp. Of course, he scored a rocket in this game. IRL. Didn't quite there. Makes a save out the keeper, though. You know. Go on, Bidwell. Bidwell wants to get involved. Oh! An unlikely goal scorer in this last game, but Bidwell hops in. And I'm going to be honest, it's probably his first goal. I can't remember if he scored a goal. But, you know what? It's pretty special if it's his first. And, I'm going to be honest, probably last. It's a good finish to be fair as well. I've decided I'm going to do something that Frank didn't do in the last game that I think he probably could have done, but decided not to. Ben Wilson's going to get a cameo for the last 12, 11 minutes. Carl Rushworth been an absolute legend. And, you know, Wilson, of course, long-term player of Coventry. I think deserved to get, you know, a game in the last game of the season, especially when we're 3 up, 4 up. I think he could have easily got a little cameo performance like he is in save. But Brow, straight at the keeper. And you know what, as the time clocks down, we are going to see us end the championship season with an unlikely result of Jake Bidwell being our final goal scorer of the save. If you told me that, I would have, I definitely wouldn't have expected that. But Thomas Asante and Bidwell finish off the save with a 2-0 win away from home here at Watford. What a journey. Here we go, player of the season. If it's not a Coventry player, I feel like we've been scammed. And the player of the season is Aaron Ramsey. I guess. Alright, I guess, well, there you go. Your player of the season, Aaron Ramsey. As we round up the season, we finished on 102 points, which is more than Frank did. Frank got 95. And Leicester actually end up being the second place team, getting automatic promotion. I'm going to do a separate video on all the stats So like the playoff winners, the Premier League winners, Champions League winners, our individual stats. I'm also going to go over. I'm going to compare the results from my save to real life. See how many results we got the same. And just a couple other little things. But going through the league table as it is, we have Ipswich, Hull, Swansea, and West Brom in the playoffs. Of course, Ipswich and Hull, real life promoted sides. Swansea and West Brom did not get close, and the other two Championship playoff sides, Southampton and Middlesbrough, missed out. I mean, Middlesbrough lost out on goal difference, so that's a bit peak. So yeah, I'll do a table comparison as well. Like for example, Millwall, that they did really well, and Leicester got relegated and they came second. So there's a lot of differences. So I'm gonna do a whole stats video because I'm pretty aware this video will be quite long. So adding stats on the end, I'm just gonna do a whole separate video. For that, we're gonna go through our goal scorers, pretty much everything. We're just gonna do a little recap, and then we'll do a whole other video of basically all of the games all in one episode. So we will get to 10 episodes in the series. It's been a little bit of the series kind of dragged on a little bit. I've kind of left it a little bit, and I know that's a bit of all bloody chaos and all this, but hey ho, that's just how the story goes sometimes. But here we are, we finished the series on top and in the Premier League. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in that stats video. Alright, so here we are. This is the end of the TTZ versus Frank Lampard series. We are just going to go over the stats, kind of check out the other leagues, and some other interesting things. First thing we're going to do is check out Team of the Season. We got Grimes and we got Milan. That's it. And then we got, I don't know how to say that guy's name in goal. Viguru? I don't know, but I have used him before. He's alright. Davis, Hughes, Styles, Manhoef, Aaron Ramsey, who won Player of the Season. Gus Harmer, who's ex-Coventry, Akpom, and Ayew. Okay, so before we have a look at the in-game stats, we're gonna have a look at our final squad. So here we go. We got Hadji Wright 75, Radoni 76, which I believe actually isn't our highest rated. We got Milan at 77, and Rushworth at 77, sorry, as well. A lot of 73s, 74s throughout the squads. Obviously, when we get to Premier League level, you would like to improve. I said this before, but I'll say it in this episode as well. I'm really looking forward to the summer. Who we bring in, who stays, who goes. I'm sure there'll be some curveballs in there, but I'm looking forward to it. Right, squad hub time. Let's look at everyone's stats. Ben Wilson didn't really play that much, and he really played in the Carabao Cup, and we gave him that little 10-minute cameo at the end of the season. So we won't talk too much about him. Brad Collins had a couple games in the Cup, but I'm sure he did well in League 1. Dovin only played one game, more than real life, didn't play IRL at all. So we decided to play him in the FA Cup, and he got a clean sheet, so that's lovely. Carl Rushworth, what more do I want to say about this guy? He is a legend. 24 clean sheets. Just honestly, I'm gonna say a controversial statement, but I did a commentary save at the start of the year, and I used him for all the seasons, and he is the best goalkeeper in the game. I'm a bit biased, but he was unbelievable. Brow only played 12 games, but he's okay. Nothing crazy. Probably not going to play Premier League football. Bidwell, obviously getting on. Surprise stat about Bidwell, but he was the last person to score in the save. I definitely didn't expect that going into this. De Silva played a massive part in the season, IRL and in save. 5 assists, which I think went under the radar, and very solid player. Whether he starts in the Prem, who knows? Lati Bodier did alright. Didn't really do much in the first half, like in real life. But second half he was utilised a bit more. I actually like Latty. I don't think he will play Premier League, but I think he's solid. Wolfenden, in my opinion, probably should have played more, considering he has Premier League experience and all this. And we brought in buddy thingy, what's his name? Bringing in Onyenka for Premier League experience. We did that with Wolfenden, but Wolfenden really didn't play. So a goal in the FA Cup, but nothing really else to talk about. Didn't really play that much. Kitchen was solid, very physical. I think Championship level, he's great. I don't know if he'll do all right in the Prem. Bobby Thomas, I anticipate stays and does well in the Prem, and he's still young. He's very physical and does well from corners and set pieces. Milan, I anticipate staying as well. He is a massive part of the season, plays a lot of football. You never really see him not on the pitch. 2 goals, 6 assists, so good season for him. Kesler Hayden, naturally with Milan playing so much football, you don't really see much of him, but when he does play, he's pretty solid and decent off the bench. 1 goal, 3 assists. Matt Grimes, 50 appearances. He's a man that's always on the field. 2 assists, probably from corners. I don't know how many he has at IRL, but Matt Grimes, I really like him. Similarly to Rushworth, in my Cov save, he is generally just unbelievable. You wouldn't think it as well. Like, looking at his base stats, he's good at passing, he's pretty slow, but he's just similar to IRL. He's just, you get him on the ball, he will find a good pass, and it's just, you need that in a team. Mason Clark had a good year, 14 and 7. Don't mind better Mason Clark, I like him a lot. Raphael's out on loan. Jamie Allen, solid. He's leaving the club. I reckon he'll join a Championship club or maybe League One. Who knows? But wish him the best in the future. Onyenka, obviously, played a massive part IRL. He has a lot of experience and helped us. I'm pretty sure we are signing him IRL, so hopefully that goes through and is helpful. Torp, in save, didn't do too much compared to IRL. I think IRL he did a lot more. But of course, still played his part. And I really like Torp as a player and in game as well. 1 goal, 4 assists. Nothing crazy, but hey ho. Josh Eccles, second half of the season really surprised me. Before this, I didn't really ever consider playing Eccles as a 10. I always played Eccles as a CDM. But he's proved to me that he has ability to do that. I would like to see him get some Premier League football, just because naturally he is Cov and one of our own and all that. But will he play a lot of football? I'm not so sure. Kai Andrews had his period at the start of the season, but he went out on loan in real life. So in save we didn't really use him in the second half, so he didn't play that much. But I like Andrews. Hopefully he develops well and he does alright. Jack Rodoni had his injury problems, but still played 40 games. Naturally, in the save, he did in the games he was injured IRL. On the bench, he came off and did a lot. So 4 goals, 10 assists for him. Yang didn't use him a lot. IRL didn't use him a lot. In save, didn't use him a lot. Don't have much to say. Sakamoto, what's the season this guy's had? In all the seasons I've done with Cov, this year, last FC, whatever, I've never had a better season with Sakamoto. He was unbelievable. And I'm glad it was for this season. It was. I'm glad. I feel like, in a FIFA sense, people will, the people that aren't Cov fans who do a Cov career mode might look at Sakamoto and be like, he's 30, he's 29, he's not going to grow, he's not very good. But in a Cov sense, he's unbelievable. And he's definitely one I would like to keep. Markello didn't really do much, only used him 4 times. I'm not really sure about the signing. I don't really get it, to be honest. But he's still young and hopefully there's something there. Essay, I like. Wish I got to use him a bit more, I'll say about Essay. 4 goals, 3 assists. Not too bad. Just wish I could use him a bit more. like him, and obviously, you know, if you extended the save and whatnot, it would have been, you know, nice to see a higher rated version of SA and see what he can really do. Thomas Asante had a good year. 43 games, 11 goals, 9 assists, pretty decent. As a striker, didn't really do much, but Frank liked to use him as a cam, as a winger, and I don't mind it. Again, what his future is here, who knows? If he has a good World Cup, maybe he stays. Who knows, honestly? But I like Thomas Asante. He's decent. Hadji Wright, another World Cup player for us. One of the two. 23 goals, 15 assists. What a guy. I like Hadji Wright. He always, in a FIFA sense, he's always such an interesting one because he's a little bit older, so naturally doesn't grow as much. But I've done some cool things with Hadji Wright over the last few Cov saves I've done, so I really like him, and hopefully he stays. And I don't think he'll start, but hopefully he has a chance in the Premier League. Ellis Sims did alright in save, 12 and 10. Maybe IRL he gets his chance, purely on the basis it's like he's quite physical, so he might do alright in the Prem. But in a FIFA sense, I've never been too crazy about Sims. I've always preferred Hadji Wright, and yeah, that's just the truth. And Norman Bassett, yeah, he's not involved in the squad. So looking at the stats overall in the Championship, top goal scorer was not Hadji Wright, it was Jordan Ayew for Leicester with 23, and also Aaron Ramsey 23, and Akpom on 22. So yeah, Taka Sakamoto's up there as well with 16. He did really well, and there's a few other good people up there. Hadji Wright also second in assists, which is rather cool actually. Asante up there as well at 9. A lot of appearances off the bench, so clearly a very good impact. And then we got a couple more boys here. Clean sheets, no surprise, it's Carl Rushworth. I love Carl Rushworth in game and in save, in real life as well. I mean, he is generally just one of the best keepers. And then average rating, well, player of the season was Aaron Ramsey, but Jordan Ayew had more average rating. And surprisingly, well, maybe not surprisingly, but Frank Onyenka's high up there after coming in January. And of course, Matt Grimes up there as well. So, a few more things. Actually, while we're here, let's look at the Premier League. Liverpool win pretty convincingly. Real life champions Arsenal come third. Spurs get Conference League. Man United miss out on European football. Bournemouth miss out on European football. West Ham actually survive. Leeds, Wolves, and Burnley. So Wolves don't finish bottom. That's interesting. Yeah, West Ham get relegated in real life. They stay up in save, which is nice. And of course, obviously Spurs had their whole drama of like, they're back. You know, will they get relegated? They obviously do a lot better in the game. Quick little look at League One. Bolton won. Cardiff won. I don't know if I can actually watch the playoffs. No, I can. That's awesome. Luton win the playoffs, which is pretty cool. For League 2, Notts County win the playoffs, alongside Shrewsbury, MK Dons, and Crawley. How do you Oldham get on? Bromley 16th, Oldham 20th. Of course, Bromley won the league. I know that. Cambridge, I'm pretty sure, did alright. And then these guys would get relegated to National League, but that's not a thing. Who actually got relegated from League 1? Northampton, Bradford, Stockport, and Mansfield. Wow. FA Community Shield was won by Liverpool. That's pretty awesome. FA Cup was won by Man United, who beat Spurs, who beat Liverpool, who beat Luton, who beat Ipswich, who beat Millwall. Cool. Carabao Cup was won by Arsenal, who beat Spurs. That's cool. Beat Chelsea, beat Burnley, and Shrewsbury. That's pretty cool. Virtue Trophy was won by Cardiff. And then going into other competitions, the big one, who is promoted to the Championship or to the Premier League? Sorry, through the playoffs. It is Swansea. Ipswich do not make it to the Premier League. Hull City do not make it to the Premier League. So we got Leicester, who got relegated, us, who we won in real life, and Swansea, who came... Where did Swansea come? Swansea came 11th. So, very different. UEFA Super Cup was won by Spurs, which is, again, very different from real life. Champions League was won by Real Madrid, which is different. They beat Paris, who ended up winning in real life. Real Madrid beat Napoli. I don't think they would be. Although they did make it into the round of 16. They beat Marseille. I don't think they'd be in the playoffs. Nah. And then they came 8th in the league stage. In the Europa League, we have Notts Forest, which is rather cool. I think that's the same final as real life. Villa and Forest. No? No, it was Villa... someone else. It was the Bundesliga team. It was... Let me find them. Freiburg. Was it? Was it Freiburg? I can't remember. And then the Conference League was won by Crystal Palace. Which I'm pretty sure they did IRL as well. Which is rather cool. And we got the Men's International Cup, which is the World Cup. That's rather cool. I haven't actually simmed to see who's going to win that, but I'm also not going to do that. So that is it for in-game stats, but there's a few more things I want to talk about. So throughout this, I guess, series, I've done a spreadsheet following all the results and comparing them to real life. Interestingly, we have got 3 of the same results. Matchday 14, we won 3-1 at home against Sheffield United. Matchday 23, we won 1-0 against Swansea. And on matchday 34, against Sheffield United again, we won 2-1 away from home. So that's actually really, really interesting. We got, like I said, in... I don't know if it was this one, but we actually got the same... We got more points than Frank, which is rather cool. FA Cup, we did better. Carabao Cup, we did better. So, that's awesome. And then going over here, I've done the league table in-game compared to the league table IRL. There's quite a few changes, which is awesome. But there are 4 teams that are exactly the same as in real life. Us, of course, Coventry at the top. Birmingham, we're in the same place in 10th. Watford is the biggest one. They got the same points and the same position. 16th and 57 points. I think that's just mental. And then Oxford were relegated in both the saves. Oh, and Sheffield Wednesday. I didn't realise that. Of course, Sheffield Wednesday came bottom. Except they actually got more points. I don't think they actually had a point deduction either, so that's probably why. Anything else that's shocking is obviously Leicester, automatic promoted, came second bottom. So not second top, but second bottom. That's rather interesting. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, West Brom got into the playoffs in the game, where in real life they just survived. Millwall, in-game, did really bad, but in real life came 3rd. Swansea, who won the league, or won the playoffs, came 11th. And I'm sure there's many other shocking things in there. I mean, Ipswich, the real life... the biggest one is the real life... 2 of the real life teams that got promoted didn't get promoted. Ipswich lost the playoff final, and Hull lost in the semis. So, very surprising, and I'm sure there's some other surprising things if you look closely enough. But yeah, that's going to wrap up the TTZ versus Frank stats episode, we are going to do one more video where it's basically all the games in one big episode, kind of as like a movie style, you know, all in one video. But yeah, this has been a very interesting project. I think realistically, it's not something that's gonna happen in next FC, just simply because I think realistically it doesn't make sense to, because of how long each, like if I were to do it in real time compared to the games, like it would be an episode per month, and that's just not how YouTube works. You need to be a bit more like, if I'm doing a career mode save, you need to have it pretty consistently, so it just doesn't work in that sense. But I thought I'd try it with this save, and I thought it was a cool save. What I do with Coventry and career mode content, and obviously them being Premier League, who knows? I would like to do a career mode with Coventry in the Premier League. I am going to do it regardless. Just whether I do content on it, is I'm not sure. That is the truth. But hey, who knows? Obviously, I'm like the world's most consistent YouTuber. Lol. I love, buddy. I don't know. I have no clue what the future holds, but hey, isn't that fun? Thank you guys for watching, and whenever I'm here next, I'll see you then. See you.